This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. It's the holiday season, the best time of year for sports. Bowl game, basketball matchups, playoff pushes. It's all happening at once. And while you and I are here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which games to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right. Prize Picks. Football season is winding down, but fun on Prize Picks is just getting started. Playoff push time, baby. The Los Angeles Rams Seattle Seahawks had the best matchup of Week 16. Stafford to Nakua, man, touchdowns, yards, passing. Ooh, more. All eyes are on the NFC West matchup because it's going to come down to the last week of the season. Everyone's favorite Prize Pick holiday promotion is back. 7 days of Pickmas. Prize Picks is giving out 7 days of deals all the way through Christmas Day, including Christmas Day max discount. Be sure to get on the app and unwrap those deals. New feature alert. Prize Pick now has early payouts if your lineup gets off to a hot start. You may now have the option to cash out these winnings before the game even finishes. Prize Pick is simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get those picks right, you could cash in. Download the Prize Pick app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate. Hopefully it was joyous, it was merry, and you got an opportunity to celebrate it with family, friends, and loved ones. Want to thank each and every one of you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite Unc. That is my partner and co-host with the Grinch hat on, Liberty City's own, Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, a former Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and do us a favor. Go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. It's night like this that Ocho and I and the Nightcap family greatly appreciate your support because you could be doing a lot of other things, but you chose to tune into us. And for that, we're forever grateful. Those looking to purchase a bottle of Shea by Laportier and you cannot find it in a state or city near you, head over to LaportierCognac.com and order it online. It is a premium VSOP cognac, the best tasting premium VSOP cognac on the market. This is the original OG. Now we have a 375. Same great taste, same great quality, the same smoothness going down. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. Go follow my media company on all of its platforms. That's Shay Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned into the chat. And we got a very special guest joining us tonight. Chris Olave, the outstanding wide receiver from the New Orleans Saints, joins us in a bit. But first, the game that you just watched, the Broncos are one step closer to winning the AFC West and clinching the #1 overall seed. It will win tonight if the Chargers were to lose at the Texans, they would be the #1 seed. But that remains to be seen. But the Broncos win tonight 20-13 over the Kansas City Chiefs. Bo Nix, 25 of 38, 182, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He was also sacked once. They had 32 carries, $128, 26 pass attempts, completion, 182 and 1 touchdown. Kansas City, Oladokun was 13 of 22 for 66 yards. They ran the ball for 82 yards, so barely less than 150 yards of total offense. It looks like tonight, Ocho, the Broncos look, we don't believe they can move the ball up and down the field on us. Let's not do anything careless. Let's not get reckless with the football. They were very, very conservative, very, very generic, and the play selection in which they ran, and they were able to escape a divisional rival without one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, down 2 starting corners. The Kansas City's defense and the starting offensive line was in shambles, but I thought they did a great job against the #1 sack team in the NFL. They only gave up 1 sack. And he did a great job of getting out of harm's way. Ocho, watching this ball game, what did you like about what you saw from the Broncos and what didn't you like?
I didn't like the fact that they played down to the competition. I would have loved for Sean Payton to be a little bit more aggressive, obviously trusting Bo Nix. To me, it almost seemed with the way the play calling was tonight, knowing that they're down and don't have Patrick Mahomes at the helm, let's take advantage of this situation. Let's take advantage of them being that they don't have Patrick Mahomes, and let's put the pedal to the metal. Let's be aggressive. Let's allow Bo Nix to put up those type of stat lines he put up the past 2 previous weeks. It didn't look like that tonight. Tonight, it looked like the Broncos played down to their competition. I mean, that's what it looked like to me. I'm not sure what the problem was. At some point, they're gonna have to let Bo Nix off that leash, Unc. They gotta let him off. They gotta let him off that leash, especially once you get to the playoffs. I know you want your defense to be able to carry you through the way, but your quarterback is going to have to come through for you at some point. They did win, though. There's nothing I can say. Unc. They win.
They won, but you don't accept anything in a win you wouldn't in a loss. And had you lost this game, you'd have been very disappointed in your performance. And I love the Broncos. I don't make any bones about that. And there's nothing to be ashamed of. But for me right now, looking at this team over the last 3 weeks, I think they're closer to being one and done than they are winning a playoff game. It's just too because in the playoffs, a team can grab the momentum and you'll find yourself down 14, 17 points in the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye. And I see some things that's concerning for me, and I've watched it. Look, you can't listen. If you got Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes, you can keep winning these one-score games in the regular season, and it'll translate in the postseason because they've been there and they've done that. You're talking to a quarterback that's never been there and done that, and the game got out of hands last year against Buffalo. So he don't know what it's like to be in a nip and tuck ball game come postseason. You think the pressure is immense in the regular season? You times that because this is finality. You lose that game, you're going home. See, you lost last week against Jacksonville. Guess what? You played Thursday night. In the playoff, there is none of that. And so that's concerning to me because I see some things consistently. And sometimes it's Sean Payton, I don't get why all of a sudden he's a situation that's moving the ball good, and then he gets a bright idea. You know what? Let me show my genius. And he just tries something off the cuff that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. The defense was the defense tonight. I thought they would get after him a little bit more than what they did. I thought they was very conservative. They didn't bring pressure Ocho. They just played a lot of base defense and just sat back and covered.
You know what? They knew they had nothing to worry about. Patrick Mahomes wasn't there, so you know what? It's really no need to do that. And obviously, the backup quarterback, Olajuwon, he got legs, huh? He got legs. Now you bring pressure if you want to, and he come out that backside on you, he can hurt you. So I mean, what they did, they had a great game plan defensively.
If you don't mind me asking, Ocho, when people attack the Ravens, when people attack Josh Allen, what do they do? Do they sit back there and play, or do they bring
their
pressure?
goddamn pressure, boy?
Because I want to make a decision now.
You want to speed it up. You want to speed it up. Okay, I'm with you when you're right, but they didn't see him as a threat, huh? They didn't see him as a threat, which is why they played the game the way they did. Yeah, we good. We can sit back here. We can sit back here and just play ball. I ain't got to do nothing extra. I ain't got to do nothing exotic. I'm just calling my defense. Y'all boys do what y'all do.
I agree with you. I just think that the last thing is I'm not so sure. That last play to Hollywood Brown, look, he couldn't set his feet. The ball sailed on him. It got a little high. But for it to come down to a throw at the end of the game, and when you're down, they're down their starting quarterback, their MVP quarterback. They're down that offensive line. They're down 2 starting corners, and all you could muster was 20 points. And I understand it's a rivalry game. I understand it's on the road. But there's a chance you don't get home field, and you're on the road. So then what? And every team that you're faced is better than Kansas City is right now. Every team, whether it's the Texans, whether it's the Chargers, whether it's the Jags, whether it's the Patriots, I don't care who you're going to face come postseason. Everybody, because of their quarterback situation and because of their defense is banged up and their offensive line is banged up, I don't know. The thing that I know is that when you're playing your best football heading into the playoffs, that normally bodes well for you come postseason.
Yes, most definitely.
You want to be hitting on all cylinders.
Obviously, it takes for the goddamn head coach to have goddamn trust and confidence in his quarterback to be able to make the right decision with the ball, and that opens up the playbook. That opens up the playbook, and we can tell those who watch the game and those who play the game, they can tell when the head coach trusts in his quarterback by the goddamn play calling. Unc, what you drinking over there, huh?
Hey, you see my cooler? I got a little cooler.
That's a cooler. Hey, where you got a little mini cooler from, boy? That cooler.
Whoa, hold up. It ain't got no bingo logo on it.
Listen,
So why you
I'm
want
not saying
one?
I don't want one. I ain't never seen no cooler that goddamn small, boy.
I ain't never seen nothing but small either, but it's refreshing.
You got it for Christmas?
That cool, refreshing drink.
Okay, what kind of drink? What you drinking in there?
Whoa, what you crema?
Huh?
Hey, crema, you drink? I mean, you drink? I mean, you have something.
Oh, so
nice.
hey, I know what it is. That's a little eggnog in there, huh?
Ain't no egg. A little something.
Okay.
Let me show y'all a little concoction I've been working on.
Okay. Oh, you got something new coming out?
A little concoction, put a little something in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got.
Oh,
So
man.
hold on. Hey, what's the chaser? What's the chaser? I don't drink, but I know about the chaser. What you use as your chaser?
A little old ginger ale.
Okay, so ginger ale and Le Portier. Okay.
Yeah, man. Y'all try it.
Hey, you know what you need to do? Hey, I know it's Christmas, so you might want to pop one of them sparks, huh?
Man, Ocho, I be like Superman.
Yeah.
Lay in the bed. I can't even lay down on my stomach in the bed. If I pop one of them, man. The last thing I want to do is Superman.
Hey,
Ocho.
You got to go out the new year. You got to go out the right way now. We only got a few more days.
Oh, the new year? Oh, I'm out like a scout of the new route. The new year? Oh, be 26. You know what I'm saying? My probation officer said I've been doing good. He said I ain't went too far. He said that time with Ocho, he said that was pretty funny. But other than that, Shannon, you've been good. So we might have to move your date up a little bit. I said, okay, I sure appreciate that.
Yeah, we can move it up. We get damn sure move it up. Listen, we only got about how many days left in the new year? What, 6?
The day that we only got 6.
Yeah, we good. Hey, you might well start. You might well warm it up right now.
Yeah, we only got 6. RJ, I mean, look. It's a quick. I'm not making excuses, but it's a fast turnaround. First of all, it's Christmas. You just played Sunday. You're a little sore. A lot of people probably want to be with their family and got kids and want to open presents, especially if you're the road team. You're the road team, and you're playing the last game of the evening. So not only because like at least the Cowboys or Detroit, they're gonna get back in time in order to do something. Man, the Broncos not gonna get back till it's 2 hours difference in the time, so it's 1 hour difference, so it's 7. They might get back. So you leave the stadium in an hour, take an hour to take off. It'll take you about an hour and a half to get there. So it's gonna be probably about midnight, maybe 1 o'clock, if everything goes according to plan. But look, it's tough playing divisions game. Kansas City is not an easy place to play, but you couldn't ask for better conditions. You could not have asked for better conditions this time of year for Kansas City. Nobody had on sleeves.
Nah.
Nobody. Because it was so warm. You like, damn, I'm like, damn. I remember going to Kansas City in December, and I ain't get no weather like that. Hell, I remember going in November and not getting weather like that. So the weather was perfect. But a part of me can't understand what Sean Payton was thinking. He's like, look, this team, unless we do something crazy, we give them a pick 6, we give them a scoop and score, and that's how they scored. If we don't turn the ball over, they can't beat us. So if we make them run the field, if we make them go the length of the field and not give them short fields, don't give them pick 6s, don't give them scoop and scores. Don't do what Detroit did. They saw what Detroit did earlier, Ocho. 6 turnovers. That's how you get beat. That's how you get eliminated from the playoffs. We saw this with Detroit last year against Washington in the divisional round. They had 5 turnovers. Jared Goff had a day. He messed his pants today. But the Broncos, look, Bo Nix 26 of 38, 182, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Nothing to write home about. There was nothing really to write home about. I kind of feel bad for the fans that stayed up and kind of watched this game because what they were hoping for. I thought Cortland Sutton had a couple of plays on his hand that he let get away from him. Look, that first one, you're a Pro Bowl receiver. You probably should come down, but that's okay. I'm going to forgive that one. But that touchdown, No. The first one on third down that he dove out. Bo Nix stepped up in the pocket. I kind of forgive that one because he tried. He dove for it and he didn't get a chance to bring it in. So in the process, by the time he got that, it had hit the ground and popped out. But that touchdown, you got to have that.
Yeah.
You definitely got to have that because you can't give away
the drag,
points.
the crossing right that got up on the pad.
Yes.
Bo put some heat on that one, boy. Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna have to learn some touch, Ocho. Everything you can't be throwing through a hurricane. Have some touch. But look, I mean, Kansas City couldn't have any more worse luck than what they had. Your starter gets hurt. Your backup gets hurt. You're down your 2 starting corners. You're down your right tackles. You're right. I mean, I don't know if Trey Smith played, so probably the only really starter that's in there is probably your left guard and your center. But they battled. They'll be back next year. The Broncos, I'm sure Sean Payton's like, hey, we won the ball game. It was a short week. Congratulations. Now we get, you get some time off. Tomorrow's Friday, so you probably get Friday. They'll probably get the rest of the week off, Ocho. Probably get Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll see you guys Monday.
Listen, you might as well. You might as well. Look, we in week 17. Week 17, Yeah, man.
Yes.
Everybody's in rhythm. Allow them boys to rest up, recover, spend time with the families. We just played Sunday. We turned right back around and played Thursday. We played Thursday, didn't turn right back around and play Sunday. Y'all go ahead and chill for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. They're 1 win away. Look, the Broncos inch closer. All they need now is for the Chargers to lose. If the Chargers don't lose, the Chargers play the Broncos the final game of the final regular season game, Ocho. If the Chargers beat the Broncos and beat the Houston Texans, they win the AFC West. And they're trying to do everything they can to hold on to that number 1 seed because New England's in position to get it, and Jacksonville is in position to get the number 1 seed. So this is a very important game for the Broncos. We'll see what happens this weekend. They get an opportunity to sit back and relax and say, okay, we've already taken care of our business. Let's see what happens this weekend, and they'll know what they need to do come weekend and next weekend and see if they can clinch that number 1 seed and the AFC West division title. But so the Broncos are 13-3, Ocho. The New England Patriots are 12-3. Jacksonville's 11-4. The Steelers are 9-6. That is your division leaders as we currently speak. The Chargers are 11-4. Buffalo is 11-4, and the Houston Texans are 10-5. So those are your wild cards as we currently speak. Now, obviously, the number 1 seed, the 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seeds, all that can fluctuate. All that can fluctuate. But as we sit right now, the Broncos are the number 1 seed at 13-3. The Patriots are the number 2 seed at 12-3. Jacksonville, the number 3 seed at 11-4. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are round out the division leaders at 9-6. So there are going to be a lot of people scoreboard watching on Sunday, Ocho. You know how it goes. Okay, we here. Let's see what they do. Come on, man.
Stand at the scoreboard the whole game.
You're gonna be cheering for teams that you normally hate. Like, I don't know why I got to cheer for you guys, but come on.
You hate being in that position where you have to rely on someone else for your destiny. That's one of the worst feelings in the world, boy.
It is. The Lions' playoff chances ended with a 23-10 loss to the Vikings. Sorry. The Lions entered the season with the 5th best odds to make the playoffs, but now have dropped 4 of their past 5. Goff was sacked 5 times. The Vikings defense forced 5 turnovers by him, 2 interceptions, 3 fumbles. Again, Goff had 5. Remember, in the divisional game against the Washington Commanders, he had 5. He had 5 today, and Jahmyr Gibbs fumbled. So they had 6 turnovers. Entering tonight, Ocho, they only had turned the ball over 8 times.
All season.
The fewest in NFL. With the loss, Detroit has now lost more than the previous 2 seasons combined. And Dan Campbell won't run away from retooling the roster in the offseason, wherever it's necessary. But, hey, I think we need to talk about something. We need to have a real conversation. Who started calling the plays? Who took over the play calling, Ocho?
Mr. Campbell?
Ain't nobody want to talk about that because they won the first time he took over. And everybody was talking about, whoa, yeah. Okay. Okay, now. Let's talk about that.
It look good. Hey, I'm trying to, when it comes to the play calling, I'm trying to talk about the running game. What happened to the goddamn running game? Jahmyr Gibbs was on fire. Week to week. I'm talking about back-to-back weeks. He was putting up crazy numbers, hitting his head off the goalpost from way out there in the field. Then all of a sudden, the past, 4-5 weeks, the running game has been abysmal. It's somewhat disappeared. I'm not sure what's going on with the goddamn offensive line. What the hell is wrong with the goddamn center? He forgot how to snap the goddamn ball.
Yeah, and your left tackle, you got Skipper. Playing at left tackle when really he's a swing lineman. He comes in, Ocho, he always reporting, rubbing himself, letting the officials know that he's eligible. He's not a guy.
No.
Unfortunately, Ocho, Penei Sewell, he's your best offensive lineman. You might have to kick him to the left side.
You got to.
You wasted him on the right side.
You have to. Listen, he's a Swiss Army knife, Unc. He can do just about. He can play right guard, right tackle, left guard, left tackle. He can do it all. He's that good at what he does. And the fact that, goddamn Brosmer was 9 for 16 for 51 yards. 9 for 16 for 51 yards. This ain't Pop Warner. This is an NFL game. This is the chat. This is the NFL game. The stats for a starting quarterback. He's a backup, but he was started tonight in a real game. In a real game where you got one of the top 3 receivers in the NFL on your team, in Justin Jefferson. With another great duo right alongside him in Jordan Addison. Like, is the quarterback play that bad? Is there a development problem when it comes to quarterbacks in the NFL for you to have one of the, I'm talking about with your eyes closed, I can get the ball to goddamn Justin Jefferson. What are we talking about? He got to be frustrated. I know a lot of people be like, oh, he's not like that. He's not into drama. Oh, he's not a diva. The hell you say? Man, y'all better wake up, man. The man wants to produce. He wants to be able to, help his team win. Justin Jefferson had 4 catches for 30 yards. He can catch 4 balls for 30 yards walking to his car.
With me.
Come on, man.
Well, that's not his fault. That's the organization fault. Everybody don't know how to build a team.
The quarterback carousels, the inconsistency at quarterback with the starter who continues to keep getting hurt. There's always something else going wrong with him. Well, hell, the more and more the season goes on, the more they should be kicking themselves about letting Sam Darnold walk out that, I almost curse, but I ain't gonna curse.
They should.
They should be kicking themselves about letting Sam Darnold walk out that goddamn door.
They absolutely should, Ocho. And being cheap. I mean, think about what they paid him. I think Seattle paid him $30 million, maybe $33 million a year. Gave him some incentives, could probably bump it up to 35, 40.
And that's a bargain.
The guy won 14 games for you last year. So you're going to go with an unproven guy. And I get it. We took J.J. McCarthy. I had my concerns about McCarthy because they were a running team. Now, the likelihood of you coming into the NFL, you're going to have to throw your way to a championship. You're not running your way to a championship. Look at all the running quarterbacks. Name me one that's won a championship running the football. Steve Young had to figure out how to throw from the pocket. My guy, number 7, had to throw from the pocket. Lamar Jackson's won MVPs because he's gotten better throwing from the pocket. You've got to throw from the pocket. And so it set up my like, hold on, y'all taking the guy this high? And all he did was basically turn around and hand the ball off to Charbonneau and Corbin. And y'all think that's the guy that's going to take, but y'all got Jetta and y'all got all these high-powered weapons, and y'all feel comfortable with that? Okay. Y'all know more than me. Y'all scouted more than I did. Okay, I get it. But he got injured. He missed his entire year. How many times has he been nicked this year and had to sit out? There's a reoccurring theme. Now your backup, Carson Wentz, he got hurt. No surprise there. He's always getting hurt. And now you got a guy that's kind of bounced around, and I don't know what you expected to get out of him. 9 of 16 for 51 yards. He was sacked 7 times. But I think it's only fair that Dan Campbell gets some criticism because we applaud him when he goes for it on 4th down. We applaud him for having this team ready to play. All I know is this. Brian Flores better be getting some serious
Go ahead.
consideration. Because look at the job that he's done against the Detroit Lions in back-to-back weeks. Now imagine if you had a quarterback would back it up that could get backed up by that defense.
Yeah.
You got Dallas Turner. You got Van Ginkel. Oh, that defense is legit. Harrison Smith is still playing at the top of his game.
Absolutely.
Murphy Jr. Just imagine if you had an offense that can put them in a deficit, that could put you in a deficit more times than not, instead of you playing from a deficit. Because they know, look, guys, if we fall behind, man, there's a good chance we gonna lose. And we ain't got an offense that can go get points.
I mean, the funny thing about it, Unc, when you think about it, they got the offense. They just missing one piece. They missing the centerpiece. They missing the most important piece. They missing the one that makes the most money for a goddamn reason. The quarterback.
Yeah.
That's all they're missing. That's why you understand quarterbacks don't come around that often. They're very hard. They're very, very extremely hard to find. For those in the chat that have been watching the game of football for a very long time, you understand by watching and understanding. Maybe your team might not have a quarterback and haven't had one for years. You understand how hard they are to come by. When you get one and you get a small sample size of what he can do, which Sam Darnold showed you last year, you don't let him walk out the door because you drafted somebody with a 10 pick in the first round.
Not at that price, Ocho. Not at the price. Now, if you had to pay him 50 plus million,
that's
Ocho,
different. That's different.
That's different. Ocho, you got him for $30 million and plus a couple of incentives. Okay, you take us back to you win the division, we'll give you another $1 million. You make the Pro Bowl, I give you another $1 million. You play 65, 70% of the snaps, I give you another $1 million. I'll incentivize it so he can get the $40 million. So he feels good about himself. Obviously, he like, man, I won 14 games last year. The team is back. I still got Jetta. I still got Addison. I got Hawkinson. I got Jones in the backfield. I'm good. The offensive line's a little beat up. We coming and going, but hey, I'm good with that. I played behind it last year. I can do it again this year. I don't know what they were thinking. Quarterbacks don't grow on trees, not good ones.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, Ocho, grass. I mean, you can find vines and stuff and kudzu. They spread like wildfire. But really quality stuff you don't find often. And when you get a quarterback, and you've seen his body of work, so you know his study habits, you know his practice habits, you know how he performs in game situations. I don't know what more you need. You don't know what J.J. McCarthy habits are come game time because he hasn't been in one. Not a real game. Okay, his study habits. He hurt. What else can he do? I think they dropped the ball on this, Ocho, considering what's in that division. You look at what's in that division. Caleb Williams not going anywhere. Jordan Love not going anywhere. Jared Goff has another 3-4 years not going anywhere. You're behind. Your defense rivals all of them. But where you lack is your quarterback. That's the most important thing.
That's it. So look,
that's what needs to be
matter of fact,
Ocho, in this game, Jetta passed Randy Moss 8,375 yards for the most receiving yards by a player in his first 6 NFL seasons. Well, he's going to probably be upstairs and say, hey, man, I need y'all to go get me a quarterback.
Because he could have passed it. Hey.
Because I'm struggling. Ocho, this man struggling. I mean, come on now, Ocho. 17 games, a receiver getting 1,000 yards, it ain't nothing. That's basically, Ocho, that's basically 62 yards a game. And I'm paying $35 million for 62 yards a game, Ocho? No. And that's not his fault. Ain't nothing he can do about that because he can't throw it to his damn self.
You right.
But you know what's going to happen, Ocho, you know what it is? hey, man, you know, I know it's not all your fault. Ain't none of it. You mean all my fault. Ain't none of it my fault.
The game. You know the game. And listen, what I like about Jetta, he pure class, huh? He pure class, you know. He say all the right things. You put that camera in front of him, you ask him the right question, he gonna give you what you want. He gonna give you everything you want. But I know how he really feel. You can tell it in mannerism. You can tell by how he walk. You can see it in his eyes, you know. But he holding back. So I'm hoping management does their due diligence in addressing the situation and getting young Bull a quarterback because he's on a historic run. He's on a historic run and gonna go down as one of the best to ever play this. I almost cursed again. He's gonna go down as one of the best to ever play this game and accomplish stuff in such a short amount of time that not very many have done before. And him not having a quarterback, an adequate quarterback, is hurting. It's hurting.
It absolutely is hurting him, Ocho. And the thing is, like you said, those his historic numbers, and you look at what this man missed damn near half a season, came back and got over 1,000 yards and made the Pro Bowl. Now he says, I played a full season. And you mean to tell me I got to struggle? I got to go into the last game to get 1,000 yards? And y'all, Ash, put up his numbers. What does he have right now? They might have to force feed him to get 1,000, Ocho. You might win out.
You got me?
Are you muted?
Okay, my bad, I got you now. My bad. Yeah, I mean, hold on. I thought he was at 1,000 already.
I don't know.
He
Hold on,
can't
let
be
me
that
see.
far behind.
He need to go in the next week.
And go crazy?
Nah, he don't need to go crazy. He got 947. He's 53 yards short. He had 40 tonight. So it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Okay, so is J.J. McCarthy coming back next week? If J.J. McCarthy coming back,
no. He fractured a bone in his throwing hand.
I don't give a fuck. Nigga, wrap that bitch up. Come on back.
He can't grip the
Use
ball.
your left hand.
Hell, he can't throw with his right.
Hey, come on, man. Like, I mean, well, Brosman. I mean, listen, 50 yards, they can get it 50. He got to get that 1,000 yards. He has to continue. He has to get that 1,000 yards. I'm sure. The Vikings organization, the play caller, head coach, they're gonna make sure he does get it to keep that historic pace and what he's done since he's entered the NFL. Keep it going. And I have one question I want to ask you about the Detroit Lions. Chat, you guys can chime in too. Do we give Dan Campbell any kind of grace? Do we give him some grace? I know we love his bravado. We love the fact that he's very confident in his players, his team, especially offensively, because he's one of the few coaches, regardless of analytics, regardless of what anybody says, he always goes for it on fourth down. But do we give him any grace? Even though this is a failed season, right? Because of the injuries he's had on defense this year.
No, they had those injuries last year and they still did it. I mean, you take the points early, and last week you kicking the ball to win the game in Pittsburgh against Pittsburgh at home. His play calling have left something to be. I mean, hey, let's just call it what it is. I mean, he took over the play calling, and since he's taken over the play calling, they've lost 4 of their last 5 games. Because we gave him credit. We lauded him when they won and he started to taking over the plays, and he let it be known that he was taking over the play calling. So no, we don't do no excuses here. Aiden Hutchinson is being Aiden Hutchinson. Jack Campbell was all over the field today. Muhammad doing what Muhammad does all over the field today. The defense didn't play bad. Bro, it's hard to overcome 6 turnovers.
You're absolutely right. Hey, please tell me, listen, I hate to go back. I want to talk about one play with Hutchinson. Please tell me you saw him do that Euro step spin. Oh my God.
If you had any doubt if that leg was healthy.
Hey, that move was so smooth. Yeah.
And quick.
Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. Hey, he got a nice little bag on. He got a nice little toolbox on him. Little toolbox.
Mm-hmm. And then he got Muhammad on the other side. Muhammad flush him one side. Hey, it's like a hunting. You know, the pointers go in there and flush the game out. I pick him off. Okay, you flush him to the left, I got him. You flush him to the right, I got him. Yeah. We work with that. Hey, y'all collapse the pocket inside, so he can't step up. He got to come. Look here, Ocho. I'm plugging up all the holes. He got to come out of one of these 2 holes. And I got Muhammad plugging one, and I got Hutchinson plugging the other. He got nowhere to go. Look, he got the most yards for the first 6 years. I don't know how much he'll have it because Chase behind him.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I mean, those 2 are going to be neck and neck throughout their entire career.
Well, I think Chase going to pass it because Chase got a quarterback. Now, I don't know how long Chase going to have if he wants to stay in whatever. That's a discussion for another day. But as long as he has him, he has a decided advantage.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful because look what you just said. He has a quarterback. Now, there's only so many teams now They have quarterbacks of that magnitude where you can leave one team and go to the next, and that production continues to remain the same. It ain't that easy.
Right. And you see, think about it. Look at what Jetta had. You say whatever you want to say, but first cousin, you protect him, he picked you apart.
Surgical.
And last year he had no drop off because Sam Darnold came in and played extremely well. So he had no drop off from Cousins to Darnold. And then he gets JJ McCarthy, he gets Wentz, and he gets Bozeman, and you see a precipitous drop.
That's
so
it hurts me, and I'm just watching.
It hurts me too, but I don't really know what else. I don't really know what else we can do, Ocho. I don't know what else we can do. Just hope keep his head up, because you look, we've both been in situations like that. You more so than me, being a wide receiver and having a level of expectations and playing to a certain standard. And then, because people don't really care about the quarterback situation. All they want to see, they see Ochocinco on the back of that jersey, 85. Why I don't see no dancing? Why I don't see no sombrero on the sideline? Why I don't see no jokes anymore? I don't see no antics. I don't see none of that. What's going on?
I remember them.
You see what's going on?
I remember them days.
So, the Dallas Cowboys beat the Washington Commanders by the score of 30-23. The Cowboys had 17 first downs in the first half, while the Commanders ran 18 plays. Lionel Richie would be proud of me. The Commanders, Ocho, Cowboys had 17 first down. The Commanders ran 18 total plays, yet the game ended in a one-score game. Dak Prescott, 19 of 37, 307, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, but he was sacked 6 times. Malik Davis ran the ball 20 carries, 103 yards. Javonte Williams, 13 carries, 54 yards. Hunter Lupecki, 7 for 30, and then Dak had 4 for 24. 44 carries for 211. Devontae Turpin hit the goalpost. He spent
that was a nice throw.
1 catch, 86 yards, a touchdown. Pick was reliable. Didn't get a whole lot of opportunities, but he was 4 for 78. CD Lamb was 5 for 46. Josh Johnson was 15 of 23, 198, no touchdowns. Ja'Cory Cosby-Barrett, 11 carries, 105 yards. Debo had 2. So they had 16 carries, Ocho. 16 carries for 138 yards. So this is why people ask me, man, I don't know how the Cowboys missed the playoffs. The Cowboys got a 4,000-yard rush, a passer, 2 1,000-yard receivers, a 1,000-yard rusher, and they can hope to be 500.
Because the defense,
when you got a defense that does stuff like this, they won't tackle. They won't tackle. They need to get linebackers. They need to get middle backers. They got the guy from Cincinnati. I'm sorry, Ocho. There's a reason. Think about it. You think Cincinnati gonna let good players go?
No, sir. Hey, listen.
Murray.
He had younger players in front of him that were better. That's all it was. They got a motor on them. They sideline to sideline. They faster. They look better in coverage. There's so many factors that go into play when they let certain people go. Okay, you don't fit the system anymore. You don't fit the system in what we like to do. You're probably still a good player. You're probably still a good player in the right situation. It just wasn't a good fit there. They need. Hey, the Cowboys.
Go ahead.
I'm not a GM, Unc. I'm not a scout, but I understand football. I've been watching it long enough. I played it long enough. I've been played it all my life. You know, the Cowboys, they need a difference maker, Unc. On that line, you get you one. All you need is one. Chat, you just need one. Get you a difference maker on that line, end, and get you something on that back end, on that third level. Come on now, we can come to the party. You ain't even got to bring your own drink. They gonna let you in. Get you in and get you somebody on that third level, man. I ain't talking about just know anybody. Somebody decent, somebody of quality, high quality. Man, you gonna be all right.
Ocho, Cowboy fans, let's be real. Since DeRon Bland got paid, he's still balling.
He hurt, Unc. That's not fair.
That man was that. What
Oh,
you mean he hurt?
Okay.
He might have been hurt today, but I'm talking about leading up to this year.
Okay.
Trayvon Diggs, he's injured. He hadn't been the same. He had a great year. And you heard Jerry talk about it. Jerry said sometimes he likes to get outside of the scheme. Okay, you can get outside of the scheme. But if you get outside of the scheme, what must you do, Ocho? You got to make plays. Mm-hmm. See, he's a feast or famine corner. He's going to get you, but he's going to give up a couple.
You know what I do like too? And while you're on the top of Diggs, like when I think about DBs in the NFL, and this goes for all of them, because you have to understand if you make one mistake, if you're out of position, it's a touchdown. Every time.
Yes.
That's how the NFL works. But what I like about DBs, and this goes for every single one, 95% of the DBs, they play this game not to get beat. There's 5% that play to make a play. There's a difference in the two, and it's only two categories. You playing not to get beat, and the other 5%, they plan to make a play. Trayvon Diggs is in that 5%. Now sometimes, they gonna get him, but the other times, he turned that ball over and it's going the other way. Most of the time for 6.
I think the problem is that you got to know
when to do it. Yeah. You're right.
Because you get a best right to get in a situation and you go for it, and you, let's just say you tie in a top
6.
See, that's what's gonna happen. And we're gonna talk about this a little later. I think Quentin Williams phenomenal. Quentin Williams did deserve to go to the Pro Bowl this year.
He didn't?
He didn't. He went to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. You say he did? No, he did.
He did not earn the right. He's going. Hold on,
wait.
Cowboy fans, y'all know.
Him going to the Pro Bowl is a carryover for what he was doing with the Jets.
Nothing. 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 Let's be real, Chad.
Hold on. Listen, Unc, I don't have his numbers in front of me. So I'm not sure what he was doing, but he went to the Pro Bowl for a reason. You got to understand, it's the players that vote on that. So the players see something in Quentin Williams based on what he was doing with the Jets, as bad as they were. He came over here in the trade to the Cowboys, and they still voted him in. So they voted him in for a reason. He got to be doing something. He making some kind of noise in them trenches. I don't be in the trenches, Unc. My last time in the trenches was back in 1983. out here in Liberty City. Now them trenches on that football field between them white lines, I don't really play in there. I don't play in there. But I know Quentin Williams like that.
Ocho,
talk to me.
Can I interest you for 2.5 sacks?
Take your time. Wait a minute. Hold on. He's a run stopper now. He not Aaron Donald. He's not gonna give you that.
That's what Jared said.
He not
No, Jared said no. So hold on. I'm trying to find. So what? No, he's not played to be a run stopper. Jared said he can get after the quarterback.
Oh, no, Jerry lied. Jerry lied through his teeth. Yes, he did.
That's not. Hold on. In 2020, hold up. This is what your run stopper. You say you're a run stopper. In 2020, he had 7 sacks. In 2021, he had 6 sacks. In 2022, he had 12 sacks. In 2023, he had 5.5 sacks. Last year, he had 6 sacks. So you want to take that back?
Talk to me. Wait. Take your time.
Okay.
Take your time. He
got 2.5 sacks.
Damn. Hey, he got 2.5 sacks. He had a down year, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, you right. Hey, probably the Jet situation probably took an emotional toll on him. Hey, he nice though, Unc. He nice. I know this season has been up and down.
I've seen him be nice. I'm just saying he wasn't Ocho. And see, that's the thing. This is the part that I hate about the Pro Bowl, because I've been there before. We're gonna get about. We'll talk about this. Yeah. We'll come back to this. Okay. We'll come back to this. The Cowboys, look, Dak is going to end up with a phenomenal season. They're going to see if they play him tomorrow. Ocho, that man got hit 6. That man got sacked 6 times. 6. And he got bit a couple of times like, whoa, damn, Dak. Ooh, I got to be careful. So they're gonna wait. They're gonna right. Look at this because the last thing you want to do, Ocho, you're not going nowhere. And I know Dak wants to play, but do I want him to play behind this offensive line? Oh, y'all asking me how many tackles he got? 17 on the season. I'm just going by what the stats say. Regular season said he got. Hold on, let me see how many.
He got more than 17 tackles on the season, huh?
Hold on, give me a second, Ocho.
Hey, you got to understand, too, Unc, that young bull taking on that double team now, too, boy.
Ocho, I'm paying you $20 million. So what's Jeffrey Simmons doing?
Hey.
What's Brown from Carolina doing? What's Jordan Davis? Jalen Carter nor Quentin Williams earned the right to go to the Pro Bowl over Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis has outplayed them both.
He has. Jordan Davis has been phenomenal this year. Yeah, he has. He has.
No, I'm a TV watcher, and I know what a defensive tackle is supposed to be. I played the game long enough, and I watched the game closely enough. You don't know a 3 technique, a 5 technique, a 7, a wide 9, a cowboy. You don't know any of that.
That's me.
You don't know what a shade. You don't know what an under tackle is. Y'all just talking. Y'all know. Y'all watch the stat line. I can tell you when he's in the shade, when he's in a 3 tech, a 5, a 7, a hard 9, a wide 9, a cowboy. I know all of that.
Talk to him, huh?
I know when they're playing cover 5, cover 6, quarters, Tampa 2, cloud.
Man, y'all
Y'all testing your football knowledge against the wrong guy.
Fuck wrong with y'all.
With that being said, Jordan Davis from the Philadelphia Eagles. Think about it, Ocho. Jalen Carter missed the last 3 games.
He did.
Jordan Davis got more sacks, more tackles than both of them. As a matter of fact, he got more sacks than both of those guys combined. I'm not saying they're not phenomenal players.
They just didn't. They didn't deserve to go this year.
This is the year. See, Ocho, this is what I say. Pro Bowl can't be a lifetime achievement of thing. It's got to be year to year. Did you play well enough this year to earn the right to go to the Pro Bowl? Let's be real. Chat, put all the things aside. Do y'all believe Jordan? Do y'all believe Jalen Carter and Quentin Williams had a better season than Jordan Davis? Go back and watch the tape. Since y'all say y'all watch the tape, and you tell me if Quentin Williams and Jalen Carter had a better season than Jordan Davis. I defy you. This show good.
Hey, you got that. You got that lick in your system, boy. You got that lick in your system, boy.
But I'm gonna tell the truth. I would really tell the truth now.
Go ahead and let it rip now. Go ahead and let it rip. We good.
Because you know what they say, Ocho? Drunk, angry people and kids will tell the truth. So I ain't got no choice.
Let it out. Let it out tonight. We ain't got nothing but time.
I'm just saying, just go back and watch the tape. Forget the stats. Go back and watch, and you'll see who making plays for the Eagles in the D tackles. Is it Jalen Carter or is it Jordan Davis? Go back and watch Quentin Williams' tape and go back and watch Jordan Davis's tape. It ain't close. It's not close. Ocho, tensions are reportedly heating up between Lamar Jackson and the Ravens front office. Teetering on the edge of making or missing the playoffs, the Baltimore Ravens are possibly playing a crucial Week 17 game without Lamar, who's dealing with a back injury that he sustained in Week 16. Baltimore columnist Mike Preston published a piece detailing a level of friction between the organization, in particular Lamar's conditioning and his handful of injuries this season, and a lengthy return from each of them. Preston also positioned the idea that the Ravens should look at every option with Lamar this offseason, adding that Lamar would love to play in Miami. Ian Rappaport reported, well, where this goes, it doesn't feel like to me there's a little bit inflection point. Lamar had the opportunity to re-up this contract before the offseason at the time, and a lot of people thought that he would. Did not happen. The Ravens are at very least have some things to figure out about and some relationships to discuss in the offseason. I'm not saying there's anything that's going to blow up, but at least there need to be some conversation about how everyone can move forward together.
Hey, Unc. Hey, Chad. How would Mike Preston know that there are issues going on with Lamar in the front office?
I ain't saying nothing. I'm just gonna let whatever happens. I'm gonna let it happen because see, if I say something, I hate the brother, so I'm gonna let it play out.
I said it earlier. Chad, listen to me. Listen to me. Anytime a reporter says something, I saw a lot of Ravens fans when I commented on the article and said, well, if they don't appreciate you, Lamar, come on down here to Miami. We appreciate you back at home.
I saw that.
Everybody jumped on my head talking about, oh, don't listen to Mike Preston. That's fake news. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I know you guys might like him as a reporter, but one thing they don't do is they will never write anything or say anything where their credibility is not intact. It is coming from in-house. Anything he writes, anything he's saying is coming from in-house. Listen to me. As much as y'all love Lamar, I love Lamar too. I can only see number 8, that young bull out of Pompano. I can only see number 8 in a Raven jersey. But this game that they're doing, leaking information purposely to the media, and then the media writes certain stuff, and you kind of wonder, oh, he just writing that out of nowhere. No, it's coming from inside the building. They do this on purpose. This is the game they play. They do this all the time. It's not just Lamar Jackson, to all the great players. When things aren't going well, when the season doesn't go the way it should go, oh, maybe it's time we do this. Oh, maybe it's time. They do it to everybody, and now it's his turn. So I'm just like just the thought of it, just the thought of a 2-time MVP, one of the best top 3, top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL. You know, someone writing the article and him being somewhere else. It's a possibility. It is as much as we love him. I'm just telling you, this is the way it works. The front office, the organization always leaks stuff like this just to get the fucking ball rolling. Always.
Ocho, I said, look, Lamar's been injured. Well, Lamar's not injured. I said, well, he missed 5 games in 21. He missed 5 games in 22. He's already missed 3 games this. There's a possibility he'll miss 1 or more games the rest of the season. So that'll be 5 games. So that'll be 5, 5, and 5. Now, the thing is that when you pay a quarterback that kind of money, you know the best availability. Ocho is what? Availability. And look, it's not his, I don't know anything about the conditioning or anything like that. And maybe it hasn't reached that boiling point in which Mike, because I know Mike, I was in Baltimore. Maybe it hasn't reached that point of no return. But maybe they're like, well, damn. Ugh. Ugh. Damn. They're going to make a decision, Ocho. I mean, he got a cap hit probably like $70 million probably next year. What's his cap? Hold on. What's his cap hit? Ash,
probably 73 or 74.
No, I'm not. Yes, I believe Lamar. I believe he tweaked his hamstring. I saw him get kneed in the back. Yes, no, I do not think Lamar Jackson is faking. I've never thought he was faking about an injury. No, his back hurt. The guy kneed the hell out of him in his back. Them knees hurt. Mm-hmm. Ain't a whole lot of padding back there in your back. There's not. But they're gonna have to make some tough decisions. They're gonna have to make some tough decisions. Zay Flowers making the Pro Bowl again, Ocho. That's $28 million. That's $28 million if you pick up the 5th-year option.
What you think?
They've got some tough decisions to make. This roster's gotten old. They've let it get old. It did. It's the truth.
What side of the ball is old on? Not the offensive side.
The defense has gotten old, but the offense doesn't have the playmakers. Okay, Likely's going to be gone
because they
redid Andrews. They redid Andrews. Bateman, I don't know. I don't know what to say about
I like Bate.
I don't know.
I like Bate.
Ocho,
I mean, what you think about this now? What are you looking for based on the type of offense that they run? Bateman's not going to be your Jamar Chase, your Justin Jefferson, putting up those type of numbers because they don't use him in that manner. They don't use him in that fashion. You know, when the opportunity do present themselves, he makes the plays. So it's kind of hard for him based on the offense that he's in. He doesn't get the volume of targets that other receivers get. Where he gets to showcase what he can do. Now that's not fair.
Ocho, here's the stats. New England, no catches. Pittsburgh, 2 catches. Cincinnati, no catches. Minnesota, 1 catch. Miami, 2 catches. Chicago, 2 catches. LA, 1 catch. Houston, no catch. KC, 1 catch. Detroit, 5 catches. Cleveland, 2 catches. Buffalo,
I just explained it to you perfectly. I just said it, baby. I said I can't put it no better than I just did. He can only do what's asked of him. You know, you can't produce unless you have opportunity. Huh?
And Zay got more fumbles than touchdowns. That's not a good stat, Ocho. That's not. The man got more fumbles than touchdowns.
They having a down year, They having a down year, baby. They having it. But I tell you what, if the listen, you know I love my Raven fans. Like, hey,
yes.
But we'll come back to that. Hey, Chris.
All right, guys, we got a very special guest joining us. The outstanding wide receiver from the New Orleans Saints. He just went over 1,000 yards for the 3rd time in 4 years. After last year missing the final 8-9 games of the season, dealing with concussions, made him think in the offseason I might have to retire, but he's bounced back and had an outstanding season. Here he is, the outstanding wide receiver, Chris Olave. Chris, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man. Appreciate you for having me.
Nah, thank you for coming on. Talk about this season. We talked about what happened. You got off to that great start into your career. You was going cruising along, 1,000, and then all of a sudden, look, injury's a part of the game, but you had an injury that you have to really do some deep soul searching because we're dealing with the head and we're dealing with issues that might have impact you and your family later on in life. So tell us about the process, what the thought process was for you to come in back and say, you know what, I'm going to give it one more try.
You know, going into the NFL, you don't really think about head injuries. Like I had those early in my career, and they kept stacking up, especially going into year 3. Already having 2, and then year 3 I had 2 more. So it was a tough decision. It's not like no knee or ankle where you could bounce back quickly or have a recovery process. It's kind of head injury where it's kind of long term. It's just you only get one brain, so you can't really. It's not really a scheduled timing or a schedule or a thing to be able to rehab from. So had to talk it over with my fam, talk to God, and thankfully I was able to bounce back from it.
Yep.
Let me ask you one more, Ocho. Did you change anything? Did you change the way you play? Do you wear the cap in practice? Is there anything that you've done differently that you can share with us or discuss with us that might have now you haven't had this issue this year as whereas in the past you had 4 of those things that stacked up in early in your career?
Oh yeah, of course it's on my conscience, man. I wear the Guardian cap in practice, especially in training camp and all that, where it's contact, but. I ain't really changed the way I play. I'm just getting down and where in situations where I can't get too many yards. I'm not really. People will be say I'm not really scared to go across the middle or scared to get hit. It's just unlucky situations, really, situations I was put in. So, like I said, I just thank God for the situation, and I'm grateful to be able to go out there and play.
Yeah.
And continue playing my career.
You know what I want to talk about? I want to know how have you been able to find that even keel, that healthy balance of being able to be consistent with the quarterback carousel, you still being able to succeed. What has that been like having to deal with, the quarterback situation early in the season and then, Tyler Shuck coming in but you still been able to perform regardless of who's at the helm? Because if you look at the landscape of the league, there are a lot of other teams and a lot of other receivers that have backup quarterbacks playing or the uncertainty at that position. They struggling to put up numbers, but you still doing it.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's been like that my whole career. Really, I've been dealing with a lot of quarterbacks, but at the end of the day, man, it's just they all trust me and they all be throwing the ball my way. So that's how I take it. That's how I take it. I just want to get targeted and I take care of it from there. I feel like I played with some pretty good quarterbacks, Jameis Winston, Andy Dalton, Derek Carr. I feel like they all, like I said, they all keep coming my way. So, like I said, I just got to make the play from
Yeah,
there.
when you go into a season, obviously we all have our goals as a team. You want to make the playoffs. You want to have a chance to play for Lombardi. But if you fall short of that, then come you insert your individual goals. How many of your individual goals were you able to hit this year?
I feel like some of them I've been able to hit. I still got some goals I want to accomplish, but we still got two more
Yeah.
games, so I
Yeah.
definitely want to explode these next two games. So,
So I'm gonna get him. So I ain't got him now, but I get him.
yeah, I'm gonna go get them for sure.
Yeah, look, Tyler Shook got inserted into the line of the second round pick. The Saints have won 3 of the last 4, and now 4-3 since he's taken over. Now, he's a year older than you as a rookie. I mean, do you think that's really helped them? Because he's not your typical rookie that's 21, 22 years of age. He's a fully grown man, probably got a family and a kid. And so do you think that's helped the transition from him from college to the NFL because he did spend 7 years in college?
I feel like everybody got their own story, man. That's his story. I guess he's a 26-year-old rookie, but he treats himself. He's a grown man. Like I said, he's a leader on and off the field. As a quarterback in the NFL, you kind of the leader of the team. And I feel like that's just one of his characteristics. I feel like he's a great leader on and off the field. He leads the offense really good, and the way he prepares and sets the standard, I feel like second to none. So I'm not surprised at his success at all.
Talk about your offensive coordinator. Kellen Moore had great success at Dallas. They had one of the top offenses the whole while he was there. He goes to Philly, and now all of a sudden he leads a offense. They win the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts is Super Bowl MVP. Talk about the impact that he's had on you since he's arrived there, because he can definitely dial it up.
Man, for sure, Ken. I feel like he deserves a lot of credit, man. His past few years, the receivers he's had, they all had career years. He was with Keenan Allen in LA. He was with CD a couple years back, and then AJ Brown and Devontae Smith last year. He kind of set the tone early in the offseason when he accepted the job. He kind of told me that's the role he wanted me to play in New Orleans, and he's handled it with the best of them. I feel like he stayed positive throughout the whole time and handled the adversity, and he's become a great leader for us.
How close are you guys? Because if you look at Tampa, Baker Mayfield, he's entrenched. You look at Carolina's situation with Bryce Young, he seems to be entrenched. Now, Michael Penix Jr. got nicked, but hey, Atlanta, do you believe what you have offensively? The guys obviously going to go out there, but do you believe your quarterback situation is stable enough? Because Chris, you can do all that stuff. You got to have that signal caller. You got to have that guy. If you look at the teams that's in the playoffs, that's what all of them have, a signal caller.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like he got that it factor, man. You either have it or you don't. I feel like he got that. He brings some swag. He brings some swag to him too. I feel like that's what we need, and I feel like we there, man. We there. Especially you seen the last few games. I feel like we've been
y'all been balling,
getting hot and hot. But we eliminated this year, so all we can do is carry that momentum into next year.
All right, we got a big matchup coming up. The Ohio State versus the U. I mean, the U played good. They went to Texas A&M. You guys are the reigning defending champs. You got knocked off in the Big Ten championship game by the Hoosiers. Okay, y'all gonna run roughshod over? What's going on?
Come on, man. I feel like that Big Ten championship kind of
woke
knocked
y'all
us
up,
off, but it woke us up a lot. I feel like defense win championships, man. I feel like we got the best defense in the nation, and then we got those two playmakers on the outside. I feel like it's gonna help us go back to back.
I like it.
Do you? Is there anybody from the U on your team? Y'all got a little friendly wage or something?
I don't think it's nobody on the Saints from Miami, but if it is, then shoot, we could bet
He being
whatever.
quiet. He don't want you
I
to know,
mean,
huh?
shoot, I ain't go to the U, but I'm from Miami. You want to make a little friendly wager?
He don't pay.
He ain't gonna pay up.
Nope. He owe me 5,900 for 2 years,
Hey,
Chris. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
it's
ain't been
Christmas.
told you.
Check your PayPal.
And I ain't got
Check
my
your
money.
PayPal.
I ain't got no. You need to pay, pal. So what did you get for Christmas? What did you get, and what did you give your mom? Gift your mom or family members? What's the gift that you got that you like? Damn, I really wanted this. This all right.
I just got some basic stuff, man. Like some Christmas cards, like
Cards? That ain't no gift, man.
couple jackets, couple sweats. Like the basic stuff, some clothes. Got me some drawers. Stuff
Okay,
like that.
okay. Hey, see,
You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
Chris.
You need some drawers,
wait.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wait, hey, it's
Well, I hope you didn't wait to Christmas to get them. Damn.
hey,
Nah,
you got to think about it, too. When it comes to family members or spouses or girlfriends, what do they get? What do they get someone that already has everything?
More everything. The hell you say?
Yeah, it do be. All the best thing I got actually is a wallet, man. I ain't had a wallet in a couple years. I be losing
You
all my
still carry
cards
you
and
carry a
stuff, man.
wallet? You carry a billfold in your back pocket?
Yeah, I just got one today, so I'm gonna have to
There you
use that.
go. I like it.
God, hold on, Chris, bro, you 25. You carry a billfold? I'm supposed to carry a billfold.
Hey, what the hell is a billfold, huh?
A wallet that you put in your back pocket.
Why you call it billfold?
That's what we call it. But when I was growing up, that's what it was known as.
We
A
be going
billfold.
into 2026. We don't say that no more. You sound like you.
But you don't. And who carry it? I haven't seen a guy with a wallet in his back pocket in
My
25
wallet right
years.
here, huh?
You don't carry it in your back pocket. You carry it in your purse.
Nah,
your
I
purse.
can go in my back pocket.
I ain't never seen it.
Hey, this.
That's why your back messed up, because you be sitting up there because you got bills up in
Nah.
it. That's why you be sitting like this when you sit
Nah,
down.
it's small. That's why it's so small, huh? You know, I got all my cards and stuff. Yeah.
So that's it. That's what you got. Did you have family in town? You get a nice meal? You got turkey dressing? I mean,
Oh yeah, we got all that good stuff. You know, we in New Orleans. I had to get that gumbo going.
Woo!
That was hitting on that all day.
had you had gumbo before you got to New Orleans?
Nah. When I first got out here, that's my favorite food out here, man. That gumbo, seafood gumbo. You can never go wrong with that.
I like it.
Okay. So have you partaken in all of it, like etouffee, boudin, jambalaya, boudin? Have you partaken in all of it, or you just try to nah?
Nah, I did most of it. You know, I want to try all the different foods, but they got a lot of stuff down here, babe. But most of that stuff be good though, so I'm messing with it so far.
So what about the beignets? You been eating the beignets?
Oh yeah, it's super
Cafe du
smacking.
Monde, Unc. Cafe du Monde.
Hey,
Come on, man.
if
Yeah.
you know, you
Yeah,
know.
I'm from New Orleans. I'm from the Fifth Ward.
I thought you was from
I'm from
Miami.
uptown.
That's what I thought too, but don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
Look, check it
I'm
out.
from uptown. You know, I'm gonna teach you how to second line.
Introducting. I mean, they got some good. I mean, hey, Chris, how you keep your weight down? I mean, you eating all that. You talk about you like the gumbo and partaking eating beignet. I mean, how you keep your weight down, bro?
Man, God bless me. I'm skinny. I can't go over 190, man. I'm straight.
All right, man. Congratulations, man. Continue success. Stay healthy. Finish up the last 2 weeks extremely strong. Go on and get a couple of hundred, get 200s and a couple of tubs and finish up the season like you wanted to, and get ready to take a little break this off season. Get ready to hit the off season program and come back strong and get the Saints back into the postseason.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen, man. Appreciate y'all for having me, man. God bless.
No, I appreciate you. Appreciate for coming on,
All right,
man.
see.
Appreciate it. Chris Olave, the outstanding wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints, man. Merry Christmas. Whatever you celebrate, whether it's Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, hopefully you had a pleasant one, man.
Yes, sir. Same to you, man.
Likewise. See, Ocho, I couldn't I don't know if I could live. But I ain't no eater like that, Ocho. So I don't really like.
Hold on.
Go to New Orleans for the Super Bowl and stuff like that,
What
Ocho.
you mean you ain't no eater?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Man, I'm talking about food.
Oh, okay,
I'm talking about.
Okay. I just.
I ain't no eater. I ain't no eater there either.
Okay, I'm just trying to understand what you.
Man, the hell you talking about?
My bad. It's just the way.
You ain't no bad. Ain't no bad.
See, it's the way you say things. When you say eater, it's based on where I'm from. If somebody's an eater, that ain't a good thing, Unc. So I just needed you to clarify where you was going with that. But go ahead.
Oh, man, we was talking about etouffee. We was talking about jambalaya. We was talking about gumbo. We was talking about boudin. We was talking about that. That's what we was talking about. And this man gonna come in and talk about what you mean you ain't no eater. You know that.
Listen, I don't know that.
I've told you that. You trying to get me to come over to your side. I'm cool where I am. I ain't bothering nobody. I ain't hurt nobody over on my porch.
I was just making sure. I just want a little clarification. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I didn't want to go down. I didn't want to go down the wrong lane visually. That's all. So you talk about.
Ain't no wrong lane.
Okay.
Listen, I understand that you had a job at the post office. You was in the back licking stamps.
Yeah. That was me. Yes, sir.
Practicing. Next wrong.
Look, hey.
Y'all don't see. Hey, y'all don't remember. I remember when he was playing, neck looked like Taquio Spikes. I'm just saying that's what he was.
Hey, I just listen. My bad. You made me get off track, man. And it's the holiday too.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm a challenge. I'm gonna give me a red flag. And anytime you say something out of line, I'm gonna challenge it. I need to replay that.
We good. My bad.
Man.
We good.
Yo, Joe. I gotta challenge that, man. I gotta challenge that. Come on, Chad. Help me out. Man, I gotta challenge this, man. No, man. No.
Hey, listen, Unc, it's nothing wrong with me asking for a little bit of clarity before you get perspective on what you're talking about. That's all.
Hey, I'm gonna do that thing like Coach Belichick, pull up my socket, throw it right there in front of him. Right there. That's it, right there.
Oh, hell no.
No, that comment. What you throw the flag for, Unc? Challenge on the play. That's unnecessary. What he just said was unnecessary due to the comments, due to the conversation we just having.
But the conversation ended with Chris, so I thought you was leading into something else. I didn't know.
No, I wasn't leading. I said
I didn't know. I didn't know. I know now though. I know that. I got you.
Okay, guess what? We got flag.
What's that one for?
Unnecessary conduct on the visitors. I got flag. I got flag for it now, chat. I can throw a flag on him. It's a 15-yard penalty, or I can challenge something that he said. Because Ocho get ridiculous with this, man. He know good well. We wasn't talking about that what he was talking about.
I didn't know. That's why I asked for clarity. That's all. But we good.
And guess what? I'm gonna get a yellow card too. Since you understand yellow card, I'm gonna have a yellow card. I'm gonna get a red card on you. You got to go for it. You got to go.
I like it. We good.
You got to sit out the whole. Yeah. Come on, man.
We good. My bad.
On Christmas? That's what we gonna touch.
What hat I got on?
Yeah, you trying to steal my joy.
Listen, I ain't gonna never be able to steal your joy because your joy come from within. I can't steal it. Can't nobody steal it.
You stole it. Had a good old conversation. We was talking about some jambalaya, some etouffee. I was going to chat. What did y'all have to eat today? So forth and so on. And this man gonna talk about you ain't no eater, are you? You
said you were an eater. Where I'm from, you never describe yourself as an eater because if you were an eater, then you shown, and you don't want to be a shown or you don't want to be eater.
I don't. Man, we don't have this conversation.
I'm trying to guide you in the right direction on what you want to say. Eater ain't the right word. Okay.
Yeah.
We good.
I just telling y'all, chat. Hey, y'all go there witness house the other day. Carpet wet.
Who carpet? I ain't got no carpet. I got tile.
I guess you've been practicing. I don't know. Tell it.
I don't practice. Hey, y'all.
I was talking about eating jambalaya. I was talking about eating etouffee. I was talking about eating boudin.
Eating what?
That's what I was talking about. Boudin.
Okay, that was close. That was close enough. That was close enough, boy.
Man, First of all, if you from New Orleans, you know
Oh,
exactly
I know what
I'm
it is.
talking about.
I told you I'm from Uptown, huh? I'm from Uptown.
Well, damn, I thought you was from the Fifth Ward. You keep moving.
Listen, I'm from all over, bro. You hear me? I'm from all over.
All right, I take your word for it. Ocho, the Colts are 1-5 since the trade for Sauce Gardner and are now almost certainly out of the playoffs. Ocho, I can't remember. Maybe you can. Can you remember seeing a team go all in and it deteriorates so
I didn't.
fast?
I don't. I can't recall right now. I'm sure if someone was to jog my memory on a situation where a team went all in that was playing extremely well all season and understood they were a piece or two away from actually having a realistic shot. And that's what the Colts had. Based on the way Daniel Jones had them playing, they really had a realistic shot. You go out and get Sauce Gardner, you give up 2 first-round picks for that. A lot of people, you laugh about it and understand.
And A.D. Mitchell.
And you let A.D. Mitchell go. You understand you got Tre'Davious Ward on one side with Sauce Gardner. You have a great defense that's playing well. You got a goddamn offense that's being run by Daniel Jones that is phenomenal. You got Jonathan Taylor running crazy, running wild like Crash Bandicoot. So you understand why they did what they did. But Unc, I'm not sure. It like pouring water on a paper bag. The goddamn bottom fell out. The goddamn bottom fell out. Injuries happened, and things just didn't go well. So I know one thing. There's always next year. Daniel Jones will have time to heal and come back from that fibula. It was ACL?
An Achilles.
Yeah.
Well, he had broken leg and he had an Achilles.
Because obviously he had to compensate from one area when that fibula was hurt. I'm assuming that's probably how that happened. But I mean, he'll be fine. I mean, as a quarterback, he's not that mobile anyway, so he'll still be able to do what he did this year. And what
he was mobile once upon a time. Daniel Jones
right.
had
Daniel
wheels.
Remember, he tripped himself up when he had that long run with the Giants, and he tripped over himself. Okay,
yes,
right. Yeah. Oh shoot.
So we'll see how much it will compromise
him. Okay, that's a better way to put it.
Now, I think the fibula will be fine. The question is that Achilles.
Yeah. Well, we've seen it.
Will he be able to like? Will he be able to like?
We've seen Aaron Rodgers come back from it. We've seen Kirk Cousins come back from it.
Kirk Cousins was a statue anyway, and Rodgers. But you got to realize, it did hinder him some. But Rodgers ain't have this kind of speed, ain't have this kind of mobility. This kid can run. This kid is legit 4.5. He could really run. Yeah. And you saw Ocho. When he took off on, I think that was a Monday night or maybe a Thursday night. He was actually pulling away.
He tripped over himself. That was funny. That was funny.
So it is probably next year. Maybe won't be the best version. It will probably be the following year.
Absolutely.
Before we see the best version of Daniel Jones. But he was playing extremely well this year. He had definitely ended with smack dab, and I understand why they did what they did. They're going for it. I mean, and look, you go for it. It's like, you see a piece of property and you're like, okay, this is the one, and you go all in on it, and then the market makes a correction or it swings the other way, and then bad things happen. But I don't. Did they give up too much? It's easy to say that now. Me, I thought Sauce, watching him like I've watched him, I thought his play had slipped over the last couple of years compared to where it was his rookie year, Ocho. I thought he'd start to get more. He started to do more clutching and more grabbing, getting more penalties. He seemed to like to drift a little bit. But, hey, they did what they did. Clearly, when you make that kind of move, you signed off Ursay Carly. I think her name is Carly. She's the one of the owners, one of the Jim's daughters that's running the organ with her other 2 sisters. But I understand why they did what they did, considering. But they feel they have their quarterback, and you got to have him because you look what's in that division. C.J. Stroud, you got Cam Ward, and you got Trevor Lawrence. So they feel they got their quarterback. They got a defense. They got Buck is back. You mentioned they had Tre'Davious Ward. You get pairing with Sauce. You got Buck. You got Frank. So you got guys like, okay, we could do some things. And then, boom, Daniel Jones get hurt. And then, boom, Sauce get hurt. and you just getting bucked back. But it just all fell apart.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think how many times the opportunity comes around where your team is built perfectly. You got the right piece in Daniel Jones coming in, and everything's hitting on all cylinders. You make that move. You got to make that move because you never know when you have that opportunity again. You never know.
Yeah. But, they went for it, and it's unfortunately not going to work out for them this year. They'll add some pieces and try to strengthen it and try to make a run at it next year. But if you look at the AFC, everybody got really young quarterbacks. You look at Denver, you look at the Chargers, you look at Kansas City has Mahomes. Now we'll see how he comes back from the ACL and LCL. We'll see how he comes back. But you look at Trevor Lawrence, you look at C.J. Stroud. Cam Ward, we'll see what Tennessee can do, add pieces around him. And then you go to the north, you got Joe Burrow. He's there. Does Aaron Rodgers come back? What's the situation going to happen, Ocho, with Baltimore? Is Lamar there, or is Lamar moving on? And then you got New England, young. You got Buffalo, young. Jets and Miami, we know there's going to be some turnover there. But you still got 7 or 8 teams that you're going to have to deal with for the next several years because of their quarterback play and how they're positioned themselves. So it's not going to be easy for the Colts. Ocho, the Lakers dropped their 3rd straight game, losing on Christmas Day to the Rockets 119-96. As bad a stretch as it's been for LA, a larger issue still looms. Austin Reeves left calf. He missed the second half tonight, according to Dave McMenamin. Reeves will surely undergo further tests tomorrow.
Damn, what happened, Unc? I was watching football all day.
Let me tell you, people got all over. Rich Paul was having a conversation, him and Max Kellerman. They got a podcast together. And he was saying Lakers aren't championship contenders. And people got all over it. And they're not. And I said this. Your 3 best players don't play defense. Your 3 best players don't play defense. You can't win. You can't score enough. Because if you miss a shot, they're going to go down to the other end. At one point in time, I saw the Rockets were shooting 57% from the floor and 50+% from the 3. So in other words, they're getting whatever the hell they want, whenever the hell they want, however the hell they want. You can't win like that. I don't care. Luka can score 40, LeBron can score 25, and AR can score 30. But the other team is going to get layups and get dunks and get 2-foot shots.
I mean, see, did they expect Rich Paul to not be honest?
Yes. Look at this. Kevin Durant, 8 of 14. Jabari Smith, 6 of 9. Tari Easton was 6 of 14. Sengun was 5 of 7. Amin Thompson, 12 of 9. Jashawn Tate, 1 of 2. Steven Adams, 2 of 3. Clint Capella, 3 of 4. Reed Shepard, 5 of 10. They shot 53% from the floor.
Damn.
The Lakers shot 51%.
Oh, that wasn't bad. What happened to Reeves though, Unc? Is something bad?
Calf. He was dealing with a calf issue. Yeah,
okay, you probably got a little strain then. You got a little strain.
Yeah. Turnovers. They turned the ball over too much. Luka had 4 turnovers in the first 5 minutes of the game.
Luka.
Until they decide to play defense. Excuse me. And JJ can have a conversation, can have a meeting with Luka. He can have a meeting with LeBron, but he need to have a meeting with Homeland Security because maybe they can guard.
Hey, you know the Lakers need somebody to play defense, boy. You know who they can call, huh?
Who?
What you mean who? You looking at him.
You got the ball. That's an offensive stance. That's not a defensive stance. Oh, Lord.
Hey, boy, ain't nothing getting past this. You hear me? Hey, you hear me? Hey, can you hand check? Can you hand check now? Can you hand check again? Okay.
No.
I'm gonna use my elbow like this, huh? You see that? And you get a good base, good elbow.
All they're gonna do is spin off you and lay it up or dunk on you.
Hey, Unc, I'm ashy as hell, boy. Oh my God.
Yeah. I didn't know if you was from. I thought you was from Asheville,
Well,
North
you know
Carolina.
it's Christmas. You know you don't put no I don't put no lotion on Christmas. I was chilling.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
embarrassing. I'll be 1,000%. Chad, it's embarrassing. Y'all watch him.
they
I mean, the other night against Phoenix, the other night they won't play defense.
damn.
They won't play They won't play defense. It's not that they won't. They can't. They got guys that can't play. Luka cannot play defense. He can't. LeBron is too old to play defense. He's not going to be able to sit in the chair. Yeah, he can chase down and he can deal for. But your three best players, they don't play defense, and it puts so much stress on the others to try to recover and to try to cover for those guys after they're getting blown by. Now the defense is compromised.
But hold on, Unc. Now what happened? Now some gonna have to give offensively. If everyone starts playing defense, then the offensive output is gonna change drastically.
But here, the problem that you have, if you go look at it, DeAndre Ayton is not a defensive center. So he don't offer you the protection that someone that's a defensive guy that can give you. Look at Maxi Kleber doesn't play defense. Dalton Connect doesn't play defense. The only guy that you really got to play defense is Marcus Smart and Jared Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt played pretty good tonight. He's 3 or 4 from the 3, but a lot of times, Ocho, they leave him wide open. They double to get the ball out of Luka's hand. They'll double to get the ball out of Austin Reeves' hand. They'll double, and they'll go cover. So if I double Austin Reeves, I'm going to go cover LeBron. I'm going to go cover Luka. I believe Jared Vanderbilt wide open. I don't believe he can make that shot.
Damn.
They're bad. They're not, I mean, look, 19-10, but until they decide they make it up in their mind they want to play defense, ain't nothing going on. Ayton, what did Ayton have tonight? Ayton was 5 of 6. Man had 2 rebounds. Man, 7 foot tall, got 2 rebounds. They got out rebounded by 20 plus. They was minus 23 on the rebounding end.
Dang.
KD had more rebounds. Jabari Smith had more rebounds. Tari Eason had more rebounds. Şengün had more rebounds. Amin Thompson had more rebounds. Steven Adams had more rebounds. Clint Capella had more rebounds. And Reed Shepard, a guard, who played 19 minutes, had the same number of rebounds. As DeAndre Ayton.
Oh man.
The leading rebounder was Luka. Luka had 5 and Jared Vanderbilt had 5. LeBron had 2. Rui had 2. Rui got cardio in tonight. Rui was 0 points, 0 for 6 from the field, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line, didn't shoot any free throws, 2 up rebounds, 1 assist, a turnover, a steal. Everybody was terrible. LeBron minus 33, Rui minus 29, DeAndre minus 14, Luka minus 25.
Golly.
Austin Reeves minus 7. Kleber minus 8. Only Jared Vanderbilt and Rabia was plus. Everybody else they were terrible tonight.
Bad night tonight. And that's the third loss in a row, you said? Yeah.
Yep.
You know, hey, it's like a baseball player, when when you're a slugger, sometime you get in a little slump. You hear me? You get in a little slump, and it's only way to get up. It's only one way to get up out that slump. You got to keep on stepping up to the plate. You got to keep on swinging. At some point, you're gonna connect. At some point, them boys gonna get out there and get themselves back in the rhythm. All it takes is one. It take one game.
Oh no, they can. Scoring is not the issue.
Oh, defense,
Ocho.
huh?
And you see the team, they gave up 119 points. But but here's the problem. What happens when you struggle and you don't play defense? You get beat like this. You get beat like you got beat in Phoenix. You get beat by 20, 25, 30. That's the problem. Losing is not the problem. It's that when you don't play defense, it's how you lose. A Christmas tradition, Ocho, a Christmas tradition like no other. Anthony Davis got
damn.
Inside the NBA, spoke about AD's future with the Mavs. Chuck said, what are the Mavs going to do? They're in trouble now because it's clear to me that Anthony Davis, as much as we like him and love him as a player, he's never going to be healthy. They got to make a decision. Kenny Smith asked, what would you do? Chuck said, I think I might move on. If I was running the team, I'd say, you know what? It's Cooper teams now.
I mean, it could still be Cooper's team, and because it's Cooper's team, you can allow those injuries where he's not available to play, Anthony Davis in general and allow Coop to take over. And you have your other pieces in place. I don't think you let someone like Anthony Davis go away. You're still going to need that veteran presence there until Kyrie comes back at some point. I'm not. Do you really want to let another? Hey, what's AD? What he's a what 2012 and 8 guy? No, am I wrong?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. No, not and not that many assists. But he's a double double.
Okay.
He's a double double guy. Normally somewhere like 22 to 24. He'll give you somewhere between 10 and 12 rebounds, somewhere between 3
Okay,
and 4
I wouldn't that.
give you 2 blocks,
Yeah.
2.5
Okay, I
blocks a
went
game.
off that far, but do you really want to let something go like that? That's that productive on the offensive end. That's that productive on the defense end as well. He can be a 3-level scorer at will, mostly from mid range and in the paint. He can play with his back. He can post up. I mean, he can face you up. What we talking about? It ain't that many out there like that. Do you really want to let him go just because of his injury history? And do you get someone else that doesn't give you the production that he does when he is healthy?
But Ocho, he's only giving me that 7, 8 times. He gives me that 30 games a year. I can't count on him. He missed time. Remember, he missed time earlier this year, Ocho, with a calf.
Oh, he sure did. Hey, I'm sick of people calling them street clothes too. That's rude. I think that's very rude.
Because that's the most of the time they see him. That's what he's in, not in a basketball uniform. And now he's hurt again. Remember, he got there last year. In the first game he played, he's going off, and he hurt his groin. And 24, he got he hurt his ankle. I mean, it is what it is, Ocho. It's not like people are making things up. He's injured an awful lot. You can't deny that he's a phenomenal player. He was voted one of the 75 greatest players to ever play in the NBA. He is a champion. He's an all-NBA selection, an all-NBA, all-defensive selection. Yes, he's phenomenal. But Ocho, he's hurt.
So I got a question too.
I
got a question for you, right? So think about, hey, chat. I know y'all love your basketball now, so I'm getting warm. I'm getting warm. I'm getting good at it now. So you'd rather move on from AD because he has an injury history, right? So if I ask you the same question in the same scenario when it comes to Joel Embiid, would you move on from Joel Embiid as well because of his injury history and him always being hurt as well? Or do the goalposts move depending on who the player is talking about?
No. Same thing with Joel Embiid. I think Joel Embiid has probably been healthy one playoff run. More times than not, his season's end with a knee, ankle, or back. I made the joke that only babies have more stomach issues than Joel Embiid, but it's always something with him. It is. He's just a large man on a frame, and he can't stay healthy. I think he left the game the other night. I don't know if he came back in or what's his status now, but he left the game the other night. I don't know if he came back in because once he left, I turned.
Damn, man. I just when I hear about people getting injuries, regardless of sport, I wish I could just give them the area of my body that is hurting on them. Goddamn, Lamar, take my back. Or Patrick Mahomes, fuck it, here, take my ACL. Or Keely, whatever it may be. Anthony Davis, take my goddamn groin. Like, I don't understand. It's something that goes wrong all the time, no matter what. And I know these players, they don't play around when it comes to strength and conditioning and training in the off season. So I'm curious how they have all the resources and have the best of everything, and still for some reason get hurt. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's odd to me. It's just odd. And they have all these specialists that tell you got to eat this and you got to do this and you got to, and like as advanced as and as far as we've come, or so I thought, when it comes to health and strength and conditioning and eating right and all this stuff they talk about, and you'll last long, you won't get hurt, it gives you energy. Everybody continues to keep falling apart. Everybody is still falling apart.
Yeah, listen, the pace of play, the pace of play has greatly increased. They're getting up and down. Everybody's just getting up and down the court now. So your body, if you have like anything that could potentially, you're gonna get, you're gonna be your groin, hamstrings, and things of that, because they're up and down now, Ocho. You see these teams. I think somebody, Atlanta lost the game the other night, 150 to 152 in regulation. Teams are routinely in the high 120s and the 130s now. And maybe that's why the pace has increased, and guys are getting more injured than what they were in years past. But something, I mean, I feel bad. I feel bad for Anthony, but he just can't stay healthy. Steph Curry spoke about the spat between Draymond and Steve Kerr a few days ago, saying, them two are now in a better place. Stuff like that happens. They have equity of years and years of a relationship that has its moments. They handled yesterday at practice well, and we handled it well as a team.
Yeah.
Ocho, what you think?
Yeah, I mean, I heard about it. I've seen it happen before many of times. I mean, at different levels, NFL, college. I've seen it in high school, and I saw it in Pee Wee. And most of the time, the players that do that are very, 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 very important players that are an intricate part of whether it be offense or defense. I don't see just your average Joes do that or get into it with coaches like that. I think it does happen at times. I've seen it many of times. It's not often that it's caught like that on camera, but it does happen, and I'm sure they will make a big deal out of it because those on the outside looking in, they're not too fond of it and don't think it should happen. But it's something that goes on, especially when it comes to competitive sports, especially at the highest level.
I guess. I think the thing is it's just that it's with Draymond, and it's always something.
Oh, yeah. That's him. That's him.
I mean, I've never seen a guy, like, leave, don't go to the locker room, don't come back out, then say come back out later when he, because he wasn't in a good. I guess. Look, this is where they are as a team. They know Draymond. Draymond's been in the league, I think, a decade now, maybe a little. I think about 12 years. So they know they know Draymond. He's been like this. So am I surprised that they continuously deal with it? Yeah.
He's important. He's important for what they do, huh? He's important. It's like having an engine. It's like having an engine. He's not Steph Curry. He's not Kuminga. But the engine is not working unless you have the goddamn belt on there. It's not going nowhere unless you got the belt. He's the belt to the engine.
They're not going anywhere.
Man, that's not nice, huh?
I'm being honest. They're not beating the Nuggets in a 7-game series. They're not beating the San Antonio in a 7-game series. They're not beating OKC in a 7-game series. I'm not sure they can beat Minnesota in a 7-game series. So what are we actually talking about? They're not going nowhere.
So what you think? So Steph Curry should lose. Steph
ain't going nowhere.
Whoa! Don't do that. You just said they not going nowhere. So why would Steph stay there? He should go to a contender and come on down to Miami.
No, they'll try to get someone to come join Steph, but they're not. And Steph doesn't want to go. Steph want to be one of those single jersey guys. He want to be a Bird. He want to be a Magic.
Yeah.
He want to be a Tim Duncan. He wants to be one of those guys that spend their entire career with one. I can see him spending his entire career. Now, hey, things happen. Things happen. All the time. But I mean, I don't even know how I would even look to see Steph in somebody. It's something other than that blue, yellow, and white. I mean, really, can you see Steph? I mean, think about how Jordan looked when he was with the Wizards. Can you imagine Magic Johnson in another uniform? Could you imagine Larry Bird in another uniform?
It wouldn't look right.
See, it's different. Like LeBron, we've seen LeBron go from Cleveland to Miami, back to Cleveland to Los Angeles. So just to see Steph in what year this be? Year 15, 16? To see him in might be even later than that. Might be year 17, 18. To see him in another uniform. It was like KD and Russ. We've seen them transfer uniforms, so it's not a shock. It was to see KD even like, damn, man, KD ain't in OKC anymore. But then you go from OKC to the Warriors and to the Nets and to the Nets to, Phoenix, and Phoenix not Houston, so it ain't nothing. But to see Like, damn, Steph Curry in another uniform? So, yeah, I guess basketball is different. Ocho, the Spurs beat the Thunder 117-102 for the third win over them of the defending champs in 2 weeks. OKC started the season 24-1, tied for the league's best record through 25 games. The Thunder are 2-4 since, including 3 losses to the Spurs. Now, Jalen Williams said, "Oh, we would beat the Bulls and we would beat the this team and we beat the 2017 Golden State Warriors."
He feeling good, huh?
Oh, he was feeling good. Oh yeah. Oh, we gonna get the okay. Bro, beat the Spurs. Before you talk about beating the 2017 Warriors. That's arguably one of the greatest 3 teams, and I'm not so sure there are 2 or 3 that's ever been assembled. Do you understand that they had Steph, Clay, and KD on the same roster?
The 73-9 team.
No, that was the year after. That was the year before. 73-9 was 2016 when they 2015 when they lost to the Cleveland. LeBron came back. Harrison Barnes had 15 points. De'Aaron Fox goes crazy, 29. Stephon Castle had 19. Wemby had 19 on 26 minutes. 11 rebounds, 2 assists, only 1 block. He was plus 13. Look, they're good. They're really good. And you get into the paint, and you know you got 7'4.5" standing behind you. He's athletic. He's not a just a statue. He's not a cement shoe guy. Boy. He's fluid. He can move.
Hey, it's so funny for him to be that tall, Unc. He moves like he's 6'3", 6'4", and being able to handle the ball like that. That's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to be that tall and that twitchy.
No. But they did an unbelievable job, man. This team is good. Look, R.C. Buford has done a great job. The picks that he's drafted, combined with the free agents, getting a Harrison Barnes and a Luke Cornett, and making the trade for De'Aaron Fox. They're good, and they're young, really, really young. So I don't think people really appreciate somebody won like the Bulls 73 what they was 72-10, and then Golden State goes 73-9. The only thing that it'd have been the greatest season ever had they won the championship, but they didn't win it. So 72-10 and winning the championship is better than 73-9 and not. But Spurs gonna be a tough out, man. Spurs gonna be a tough out for anybody.
I mean, listen, they'll be a tough out for anybody, but can they beat them in a 7-game series? Now I understand they
beat them 3 times. Cause see anybody like when they beat them Ocho in the NBA Cup out here in Vegas, everybody's like, man, look at San Antonio. I said that's 1 game. You need to beat them 3 times. Well, they beating them 3 times.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Last time I checked, everybody said Shea and company was repeating. They're going back to back.
There's a reason why back to backs are hard. Really hard.
So who you got? Who you got to win championship this year? If it's not Shea and company.
Well, for me, if you make me pick, I would say it's going to be somebody out of the West. The Knicks are the best team clear of every. The Knicks are the best team in the East by far. Okay. Because Brunson is playing out of his mind again. Cat is playing extremely well. He just got engaged. Congratulations, Cat. Josh Hart is doing Josh Hart things. They just got a nice rotation. Mike Brown has them playing well. Mike Brown has them playing extremely well. But look, when you look at it, Spurs, OKC, Denver, those are the cream of the crop in the West. Yeah, the Pistons are tough. I love Cade. Cade is playing
Cade
underneath.
Cunningham.
Ocho Shilo Sanders went to his father's, Coach Prime's house, and noticed he didn't get any gifts for Christmas, but all the gifts were from Karuchi, Coach Prime's girlfriend. Let's take a listen to the video.
I told you, bro. This actually has a tree. That means Karuchi's doing her thing. Because this is not just his idea. He's in there asleep right now. I hear someone up. And my name's not on none of this, bro. I'm going home. Bro, everything says Miss K on here. That means Karuchi, she has so much stuff. What if all this is just for her? And I didn't get anything. Bucky has 3 gifts already, bro. I don't think I have anything.
Hey,
I'm trying to figure out. He got Bucky in on this.
Hey, that's funny though. Hey, that's funny. Hey, you know, no matter how old you get, you always expecting that gift from Pops, man. You always expecting that gift from Pops. That's funny.
Do you do you ever get too old to stop buying gifts?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But I've gotten to the point where there's really nothing anyone else can give me that I would need. So I'm in a position now where I prefer to be the one doing the giving. I tell my kids,
you've been the one doing the giving. What the hell you mean? You prefer to be the damn giving.
As my kids have gotten older,
you prefer to give as opposed to receive.
Yeah, I told my kids, man, listen, Daddy don't need nothing for Christmas. You know what I want, you ain't gonna be able to get. I saw a super yacht. It was only $329 million. And if that's something y'all want to get for me, y'all can get your daddy that. But that's
yeah. They need to have been in Arkansas and had that Powerball ticket.
There we go. So I told him, man, listen, Daddy don't need nothing, man. If you want to get something anyway, I mean, listen, I like underwear. I like Hanes from Target. I like my Hanes tank tops, from Target, and I like my Hue socks from Amazon. And that's pretty much it. Outside of that, I don't need no gifts. Never did. The kids had a time today, Unc. Oh, they had a day. Oh.
Yeah, I ain't get no gifts.
Huh?
Kids ain't send me nothing.
They didn't?
Not
you sure?
Nothing.
You might want to check your PayPal, check your Apple Pay, your Cash App.
They ain't gonna say that because I ain't got no PayPal or Apple Pay.
You got a text message?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. I mean, long as you got that. That's a good.
No, ain't no longer nothing.
Oh, so you wanted a gift?
Yep.
What the hell your kids gonna get you that you don't already have or ain't had before? Think about it.
More of what I've already got. Hermes bag. Chip in together. Get your dad an Hermes bag.
How much it cost? Just a roundabout number.
It all depends on what you're getting. I mean, probably the cheapest something you probably can get is, I don't know, maybe $5 million.
Oh my God! For a bag?
Yeah.
Hell.
I want one of them old Croc. I want one of them old big old Croc bags that Saquon and Stephon Diggs be carrying. They need to get me one of those. One of those cognac colors.
That's
that color.
How much you think? How much you think them run?
Ooh.
What?
100.
100 what? 100 who? American dollars?
Yeah, 100
Shit,
bands.
the hell you say? I know somebody will make one for you. You won't nobody be able to tell the difference.
Nah, they can't make that. They can't make that gold or that sterling silver buckle, that hardware.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna go get
that's what I want.
Okay.
One of these
I like
days.
it. I like it.
If I don't, I ain't gonna lose no sleep. If I don't get it, I'm gonna be sleeping good one way or another.
Oh man.
I'm good. Like I said, I talked. Key was the last one I talked to, and the grands were in the bed. You know, he was over there with his he and his Rebecca, his wife, my daughter-in-law. They went to his mom and her mom when they went over there, and you know, with the grandkids and everything. So it was cool.
That's dope. I mean, I got all the kids here with me. Yeah. Oh yeah. All of them. Hey, Unc, boy, my place look a mess, boy. Oh my God. Like it is.
I can imagine all them gifts.
It's really bad. And it's so bad. I asked the lady who does the cleaning, like, listen, I don't mean to bother you. I know it's Christmas, but Mom, you got to come. You got to come because I can't do this.
Oh, tomorrow, yeah, my people not coming tomorrow either, so it's gonna be tough. But you know, but the thing is, I forgot, Ocho, the trash come on Fridays, and we got up Thursday night. And I was like, man, I woke up in a panic.
Yeah.
Went outside. He was beep beep. He was going down the road.
Oh, you missed him? Dang.
I missed him. Now the trash
piled up.
Sky high. But I it's out there now. I made sure I ain't miss his ass this time around. He gonna get that trash. Or I was gonna be, somebody else I was gonna take my bags and put them in somebody else's trash can. Ocho, it's time to play Play or Fade presented by Prize Picks. Justin Herbert to throw for less than 212 yards against that Texans defense. Oof. Justin Herbert is one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the NFL. Barnett.
Will Anderson Jr.
They got Will Anderson Jr.
Hunter.
They got what's the
Daniil Hunter.
They got from Daniil Hunter. Yeah. What you think, Ocho?
That's a tough one, Unc. That's a tough one. I mean, even as great as that offense is, Justin Herbert has still been able to put up yards through the air.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't nothing for him to get 212. That ain't nothing. I'm gonna leave that one on you.
I'm gonna say no. I'm going under.
All right.
I'm going under. Kyle Fairborn, more than 8.5 fantasy points. So field goals count as 3 points, right?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say yes. Yes, I say you get 3 field goals and a PAT. Yes. Zay Flowers, 46 yards receiving against the Packers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Huntley is going to be starting. It's trending in that direction. Lamar did not practice today. He didn't practice yesterday. They say it looked like it's a great chance that he doesn't practice tomorrow. So if he doesn't practice tomorrow, he's out.
I would. You play with me leaking stuff to the media and Mike Preston. I wouldn't play either. Yeah, you want to play? Okay, we could play.
Hey, go ahead. Romeo Doubs, more than 36 yards receiving versus the Ravens. Against that Ravens secondary, he's going more than that. Yep. So I'm going to say less for Justin Herbert. I'm going to say more for Kyle Fairborn. I'm going to say more for Zay Flowers. Romeo should do 36. That ain't too much. $25 to win $150. Download the app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. All right, Ocho, we're going to get you ahead on this one. It's time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q&A. Dr. Frankie L. Bellamy said, hey, fam, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Doc, you and yours. They said that $1.8 billion Powerball ticket was sold in Arkansas. Uh-oh. If Joe ain't on here, I don't know, Ocho. Joe was supposed to be on here tonight.
Yeah, well, that Joe might have hit, huh?
I ain't saying he won it, but they might be a sign.
Yeah, that's how it be.
Now, if he ain't on here next Wednesday.
We know what time it is?
Yeah. Joe won it. Kemper Norwood Jr. say, hell, Unc Ocho, just wanted to say Merry Christmas. Love y'all. Love you Christmas. Too. Kemper, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being so faithful. El Prey 98, hey Ocho, what you know about Ben Arfa?
But what you know about Ben, man?
I don't know nothing about Ben. What you know?
Hey, Ben Unc is one of the most skillful players that has ever played the game. So to give you better context, right? Better context in football terms, he would be like who was very flashy? Oh my goodness, that's hard. Like a Darren Sproles in the open field, or a Dante Hall in the open field, and when he gets the ball, you know, I'm trying to think of a comparison without naming a player is like super great and super elite, but he was skillful, very skillful.
I got no chill. Ocho, it's Christmas. Time to pay Unc that $5,900, fam.
Listen, man. Hey, y'all need to stop acting like the feds and snitches, man. Y'all, like, come on now.
Yeah, thank y'all for reminding me, and I ain't got my money yet. Panthers Prime Podcast, keep pounding. TG072185. Merry Christmas to you and your family, guys. I think the Broncos Chiefs proves divisional games are always tough. They absolutely are. Having played the Chiefs, I was in that division, obviously. Playing the Chiefs, playing the Raiders. They were always tough. Yeah. They were always tough. But, we cracked them. We go ahead and jump on them. You got to kill a gnat with a sledgehammer. You can't give a team that don't have anything to play for something to play for. Like beating your ass or kicking you out or dropping you down a peg so you don't get the slot or the seating that you want. You got to jump on the team early. That's what we did. We played the Chiefs. We played the Chargers or Kansas. The Raiders. We got to get on them jokers early, especially when you got something to play for and they don't, because they're like nothing more than to mess your whole season up. Triple X Cop Saturday. Did you get your $5,900? If so, disregard this super chat. If not, Ocho got to catch Unc's hands, man. I know this this Haitian lady. She said all I need is a picture.
That's it.
She says Shannon, I had him on his hands and knees, asking his hands what's wrong with him. I'm just saying.
My God don't play that way. Hey, listen.
But the Bible says that. They know it.
Let me tell you something. Ain't no spells and ain't no formulas. And nothing formed against me shall prosper.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
It ain't gonna prosper. I just want you. I just want you to question, man. If I pay Unc this with this thing, will my back start hurting?
I told you I got you. The holiday's over now. My kid's straight. I'm good.
Your boy Sammy Armor Ross was complaining on the Christmas. Boy, give that check and I'll suit up. Like, bro, come on. Get that bread while you can. It sounds good. Tyler Hamilton 6. Unc Ocho, Merry Christmas. Ocho, my cousin played at Marshall. Played with your nephew, Pie. Small world. Unc, you can come down to Low Country Hilton Head and go fishing with me and Pops. Man, I've been on Hilton Head a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Right across the bridge. Right across the Talmadge Bridge. I go on across there. Hold
on.
Something.
Where?
I do something for
Hilton Head. Where's that? What's
Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't never been to South Carolina. God. Nah,
you haven't?
No. I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure it's a lot to do. I mean, I would like to visit. Now that they extended the invite, I have no problem. You know me. Don't invite me nowhere.
Charleston, Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach is where they had a motorcycle thing, huh? You know the motorcycle thing in Myrtle Beach, right? Bike week or bike something. Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
Myrtle Beach. I know. I ain't never been, but I know that.
Caleb Robinson, Broncos only making the divisional round if they get the number 1 seed. They definitely got to play better than what they've been playing the last couple of weeks. Marcus, we looking at that Laportier in St. Louis hooks. So go Broncos. Ocho, we play for them Bengals and Dolphins. I ain't praying for them. I ain't doing it. Shakur85 say, Merry Christmas, Unc and Ocho. Can y'all shout out my little Ye? She got me tickets to see my first game and got me a signed Ocho jersey. Love your Nightcap.
Hey.
Yeah. Lil Ye, Shakur said, hey, he wanted to shout you out. I mean, it'd have been nice to have a name, but hey, we ain't getting no name. So thank you for getting him a jersey, tickets to the game. You got him a signed Ocho jersey. He said he can't thank you enough, and one of the best Christmas gifts he's ever had. Junior _ Cool Cat. Merry Christmas, Uncle Ocho. My Spurs keep BTA to OKC 3-0. Do you think San Antonio is a championship team? They're a little young. They're not battle tested yet. You see, OKC had to get upset, and then they come back stronger. Normally, that's what happens. But hey, they're playing extremely well. They're not going to be an easy out. They are not an easy out, and they're playing extremely well right now. So we'll see if they can keep it up. But 23-7 and 12-5 on the road, yeah, they're a good team. They're gonna be a tough out now. They're gonna be a really tough out. Shakur85, I'd rather kept Sam Darnold, even being suspect in the playoffs. I believe you can build around that and win a couple of playoff games with either rather than a whole new quarterback who can't finish the season for you. I agree. They made a mistake. I think the thing is they realized that they made a mistake, but there's nothing they can do about it now because Seattle's not going to let you get him back.
Oh, no. Too late.
So either you go back into the market, Ocho, try to find a free agent quarterback, or you draft a quarterback, or you're content with the guy you have. But you can't, based on the last 2 years. The first year he missed the entire season, and he's been in and out of the lineup this season. And when he's been in the lineup, his play has been spotty. So you can't feel comfortable with what you have.
Not.
Dennis Hartley, wife got me a Nightcap hat and a tee for Christmas. Dub. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your eyes. And wife, thank you for purchasing merch. We greatly appreciate that. Almighty James, Unc Ocho. You think Ocho would have locked you up?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was a correction officer. He damn sure not on the football field. Man, Ocho too little.
That's why I would have won. I know how to play my game. I'm not gonna play your game and be physical up there. I'm gonna beat you in where my strengths are. Huh? I'm gonna back up off of you.
You better. So you gonna let me catch it?
No, I'm gonna break on the ball before you. Yeah, okay. I would have knocked. Hey, Unc, I would have knocked your helmet off, man, if I wasn't playing defense, boy.
At 165.
No, I was 220 when I played. Now.
Well, that's a big ass corner.
I was here when I was well, boy.
Steeler Pat 86. The AFC is wide open. Doesn't seem like there's a superior team that you don't want to play. Look, hell, everybody got at least 3 losses. So on a given Sunday, we've seen. Look, the Raiders beat the Pats. We've seen less teams beat Buffalo. We see the Broncos get beat. Yeah, look, any given Sunday. Think about it. Carolina beat the Rams.
Dang.
Yeah. It's Matty. El Gacho. What changes are my Chiefs football team going to make to rebuild the dynasty? Jetta, come to KC, please. Happy criminal, fellas. They're going to get some receivers. They're going to ask Trav what he's going to do. First thing I would ask Atlanta what y'all want to do with Kyle Pitts.
Oh, that's a good one.
I would definitely do with that. Offensive line, they've got number one thing, they got to get a running back. But they need a lot, Ocho. Because when you win, Ocho, you figure like, okay, we good,
No.
we good. They need running back, they need O-line, they need receiver, they need some safeties.
You think
What are they going to do with
they get a
McDuffie?
receiver?
Yeah, they need
Okay.
some receiver. Yeah, for sure. Laney Ray. Damn, Laney, where you been? Hadn't heard from you in a while. Merry Christmas to you guys and the entire Nightcap fam. So, what should the Vikings do at quarterback next year? Help Skol. They're going to be. I personally think, Laney, they're going to be in the market for a quarterback. I do.
Yeah,
Ocho, I do.
I mean, you got to be. They don't have a choice, huh? Because ain't no way in hell 18 having this kind of patience going into next year. Going through this. That ain't happening.
Ocho, look what I pulled. Drug up my old
What
saber.
it is?
Across black diamonds.
Oh, one thing about it, see, it'd be subtle signs like that let people know you got real money. Not just any kind of money.
I had this thing I had this thing like 10, 12
So what
years.
does that tell you? That makes my point and
I don't
statement
wear
that
it
even more true. Hey, Unc, you saw The Lion King? You did?
Yeah.
Okay. What does Simba say to the bus driver?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
What did Simba say to the bus driver?
What did Simba say to the bus driver, Ocho?
Move faster. Hey.
Kylie 1234. Travis Kelce ain't deserved the Pro Bowl either. I mean, okay, they put in Brock Bowers, who missed a lot of time, and he's on IR now. I mean, so at AFC, what tight ends do you think should have gone? Because if you put somebody in, you got to take somebody out, Ocho.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you're right.
So, I mean, what tight end? What tight ends? I mean, really, I mean, I guess Knox or Kincaid up in Buffalo. I mean, but what tight ends, Ocho? When you scour, when you look around the league, I mean, the NFC was easy. McBride and Kittle, really easy. The first alternate probably is Pitts in Atlanta. But the thing about the Pro Bowl, I don't know, Ocho. I was first alternate twice. In 2000, my first year in Baltimore, I thought I should have went. Go back and look at the numbers. In 2003, my last year in Denver, I thought I should have went. I had more catches, more yards, more touchdowns than Heap, and we went to the playoffs. They didn't. And I didn't go. I was first alternate. So I should have been at least a 10-time Pro Bowler. But it happens. What you gonna do? What could I do? Nothing. I'm an 8-time Pro Bowler. All right. Me personally, Ocho, I don't think being a 10-time Pro Bowler as opposed to an 8-time Pro Bowler would change somebody's perception of me. Central Cast, Ocho, I'm ready to be your assistant, man. Where can I apply? I already tried to go through social media, and you haven't replied. Ocho, I really want that position. How can I get it? I've tried everything. I'm ready to work.
Yeah, I feel you, but the position hasn't been filled yet. But right now, I'm interviewing someone. This is somewhat of a lengthy interview, so we're gonna see how this goes, and see if things work out. Being that they're already attached to my hip anyway, so it just makes sense. you know. So I just need to make sure and understand that she knows how to do all the things that I need done to make sure I can take my level of what's the word I'm looking for here?
She can take you to even higher levels, huh?
Yes. In all areas and facets when it comes to Nightcap. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Trill Brown said, Unc Ocho, Merry Christmas. Always enjoy to watch your Solid Duo podcast and salute y'all. And don't be scared to pop your ish in 26. Y'all deserve it. Appreciate that, Trill. Thank you for the support. Ocho and I definitely going to be on one in 26. Mikey Jones, if the season was on the line, you were on the team's franchise player, and you got need in the back, would you sit out or shoot up and do everything you could to be there for your team? Well, you asking me. You already know what I would do. But that's and I don't take offense to anybody else that wouldn't do that. Because maybe they're not wired like everybody don't look at things, see things through my lens, and I don't see things through their lens. So I'm not here to tell him what he should or what he shouldn't do. I'm just telling you, yes, yeah, I'm shooting up. That's just me though. Yep. I don't knock anybody that didn't shoot up, and I don't look at them differently if they don't shoot up. I'm saying, yeah, I'm trying to do everything I possibly can to go out there. Yes.
Yeah.
Barrett gang, imagine if the Cowboys had all those turnovers that the Lions had today. Boy, Unc would have had spent 40 minutes tearing the Cowboys apart. Cowboys stay on y'all mind like an ex that got away. Love the show. Barrett gang, y'all going home just like the damn Lions. Okay, your offense is sensational, but what about your defense? What about your defense? Bro, you going home. You're missing the playoff for the second year in a row with a 4,000-yard passer, 2 1,000-yard receivers, and a 1,000-yard rusher. And you going home. What are you talking about? When we talk about the Cowboys, we stay on y'all mind. When we don't talk about the Cowboys, you bring us the topic. The Cowboys are in the same situation as the Lions. At least the Lions had a chance to still make the playoffs. You were done last week. Actually, you were done like 3 weeks ago. Nobody thought you were going to the playoffs, but you. And y'all demented Cowboy fans.
Damn, huh?
It's the truth. They believe every year. Guess what?
It's their year.
Year 31. It's been a generation.
It might.
There are 16. Ocho. There are 16 teams in each conference. Name the only one that hadn't played in an NFC Championship game in the last 30 years.
Damn.
I'll give you one guess. 15 of the 16 have. There's one that hasn't. Okay. Appreciate that, little Bear gang. Thank God I'm black. Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., Shador, Cam Ward, Caleb Williams, all starting on NFL. Now from 23 Pac-10 season, you never remember a conference putting in quarterbacks like that from one season. Where was Cam Ward? Where did Cam Ward come from? Ocho? Washington?
Where was it? Damn, I forgot where he was at before he transferred.
Because I know Bo Nix was at Oregon. Michael Penix Jr. was at Washington. Shador was at Colorado. Caleb Williams was at USC. Where was Cam Ward at? Washington State.
He was a Cougar? I didn't know that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Well, guy, how the hell he got way from Washington State way to UM?
NIL.
Oh.
Tyler Newton, we went to KC, beat the refs and the Chiefs on 3 days' notice while we were banged up. Put some respect on the Broncos' name. They ain't easy today's NFL. Wrecked with Kelsey and Swift Christmas script. Man, look here. Y'all blame everything on that lady. She ain't done nothing. She has not done a thing. Because guess what? If they show her too much. When they don't show her, where is she at? She ain't bothered nobody. Let that man support her man. Man, they don't put nobody else, girlfriend or wife or fiance. Okay, who else girlfriend, wife or fiance? Taylor Swift. No disrespect, but I assure you, if somebody was dating a professional athlete was dating Beyonce or somebody of that caliber, guess what they're gonna be? What's what they gonna show, Ocho? Thank you. Man, y'all need to stop. Y'all know damn well how this thing. Y'all know how this thing work. Y'all make it seem like y'all don't. You do. Hot water cornbread 50. Can you give my cousin Jeremiah Hosey A shout out, the 4-time Division II champ at Ferris State. Yes, Jeremiah, congratulations, man. A 4-time D2 champ at Ferris State. Yeah, they've been good, Ocho. Ferris State, they real good. I can't even hold them on that. They like that.
Where Ferris State at, huh?
Don't start me to line now. I just know they're good. I've seen them before. I don't know where they at. I'm looking at this game as an overtime, Ocho. The Timberwolves and the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic got 41, 15,
40
and 15.
what? What?
41, 15, and 15. Jamal Murray got 31. Tim Hardaway Jr. got 19. But, hey, Julius Randle got 30. Ant-Man got 40.
God damn. So ain't nobody playing defense?
Nope. Nope.
Boy, them boys, they're hooping, boy.
I ain't never seen anything like Nikola Jokic. I ain't gonna
He
be
nice,
lying,
boy.
Chad. I ain't never seen anything like this. This is
He
ridiculous.
nice.
The man 13 of 19. The man took 19 shots and got 41 points.
That's crazy.
3 of 5 from the three-point line. A perfect from the free throw line. 15 points and 15 assists. 15 rebounds and 15 assists. It's crazy. It is crazy. Whew. AJ 4L, Merry Christmas, Nightcap. Ocho, I bet I could get your camera quality up to par before the next show. I'll come down to Miami for a live trial interview for the position.
I like it.
Everybody try. Right now, Ocho say he going to put the job up. Right now, Cambodia is in the lead position to get the job. He just wants to try. He going to try out to see if she can do everything and have everything that's satisfactory. Jack Jones, I'm an OKC fan. I don't want to see the Spurs into the Western Conference final come playoff time. They definitely don't fear you guys. Jacorian. What's up, Unc Ocho? Can y'all wish my family, the Dow family, Corey, Michaela, Craig, Cameron, Darius, Bella, Rhea, Maddie, Bailey, Granny, and Pops a Merry Christmas. Love the show. Absolutely. To the Dow family, Corey, Michaela, Craig, Cameron, Darius, Bella, Rhea, Maddie, Bailey, Granny, and Pops. Merry Christmas from Unc Ocho and the Nightcap family. Hopefully you guys had a very, very Merry Christmas. And Jakar, if NFL players played for their home state town, which state would you have or would have won the most Super Bowls? Also, what if losing teams could loan their players to other teams for the playoffs like soccer does? Hell no. Probably California or Florida. Mm-hmm. Most Super Bowls, probably California. I'll say California, Texas, or Florida. Because California because of size, Texas because of size. It'd be interesting to see though. But I think it's California. Look, we already know the states that put the most players: California, Texas, Georgia, Florida. California, Texas, Georgia, Florida. What you think? Louisiana, Ohio?
The top three, obviously, it would be Florida, LA, Texas, and then following right behind them. I'm talking about not far behind, Louisiana, obviously.
You're forgetting Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia's up there. Georgia's up there too, but not top three. Not top three. They'll be in that tier two. That tier two with New Orleans.
They might have Texas might have one or both. Texas might have the quarterback situation on lock, but we right there with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gonna provide the speed.
ZZJHD, Merry Christmas, Unc Ocho. My gift was a 77 jersey. Shaking my head. Hey, that ain't a bad thing. Hopefully you can get down to the Lakers game and get it signed. CGM58, Merry Christmas. Thank you for the content. Prediction for the Super Bowl. My home team is the Browns. So prediction for the next year, I think Stefanski has to go. There's a good chance he probably will go. Guess they want to see how this thing finishes up. Look, he's a 2-time coach of the year. He can coach. I'm not so sure that the player. I don't know how much control he has over the roster, Ocho. To be honest with you,
probably not much. Honestly, probably not much.
So with that being said, out of the NFC, I still think the Rams would be my pick. You might have Seattle or the 49ers because all those teams look good.
Every last one. They goddamn Stafford, man. Jesus, man.
If I had to bet money, I'd take the Rams in Buffalo. But I ain't got to bet no money, so. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. That is my partner and co-host, Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, a former Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Now Jokic got 46, Ocho.
Wait,
it's a tie, but might go into another overtime.
They in overtime. Okay.
Then overtime, yes. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We would like to thank each and every one of you for sharing your Christmas evening with us. You could have been listening to a lot of other pods. You could have been doing a lot of other things. You could have even been in the bed or with family, friends, and loved ones. But you chose to spend a few hours with Ocho and I, and we greatly, greatly appreciate that. Check out my Shea by Le Portier. If you're looking to purchase a bottle and you can't find it in a state or city near you, head to LePortierCognac.com to order you a bottle. This is the OG bottle, which is a $7.50. This is now the $3.75. The same great quality, the same great taste, the same smoothness going down. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. Go check out my media company on all of its platforms. That's Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. Thank you guys again for joining us as you watch the Broncos win. Very ugly ball game against division rival Kansas City, but they did win by the score of 20-13. The Lions' playoff chances disappeared thanks to a 23-10 loss to the Minnesota Vikings. Detroit turned the ball over 6 times, 5 by Jared Goff, 2 interceptions and 3 fumbles lost. And the Dallas Cowboys were eliminated from the playoffs last week, but they beat the Commanders 30-23. Dak had over 300 yards passing. They had a 100-yard rusher, and Pick played really well, but it was the big play to Kevontae Turpin for 86 yards, which is the largest pass play on Christmas, and they win 30-23. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We're back on Saturday. We're off tomorrow. Friday, we're off again, but we're back Saturday. Thank you guys for spending Christmas with us. We can't thank you enough. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. See you Saturday.